Hello, everybody. My apologies. If you read the chat, you understand. I just got back. We are here. It's 8 o'clock. I thought I'd be here a little sooner. I actually was. I got in like 5 minutes ago, but I'm like, I have to get a full cup of ice water. I have a giant mason jar. This is way bigger than my usual mason jar. I have a liquid IV to put in it because I am dragging on fumes, everybody. I had to get up at 5 a.m. I got up sooner. I had to leave the house at 5 a.m. to bring my dad to the hospital. And he was in surgery for like 5 or 6 hours. Got out of surgery around 4, was allowed to see him at 5:30, and then I was like stuck at the hospital and meeting family and stuff, but everything went good. So let me read the chat real quick. Where is the chat? Everything went good. Point is, it's successful. And I was like, if I can't make it home by 8 o'clock, I'm obviously not going to do the Patreon hour and the YouTube video tonight. I just want to be able to get this in the books so that this weekend I could do the Patreon hour whenever I'm able to, because he's still in the hospital. Tomorrow, there is a good chance they're going to send him home, but I got to go there in the morning, hang out, talk to the doctors, and then if they let me take him home, that will be great, but I don't know what exactly we're dealing with. So I was like, Dad, go to sleep. He was falling asleep when I was sitting there. So I'm like, if you were like alert and I was alert, I would totally be down for hanging out all night. But I'm falling asleep. He's falling asleep. I'm like, let me go home, get this done, and then tomorrow I don't have to worry about it, and I could do the Patreon hour when it works for me. So we'll see if we get. I just put my second like on, which just got us to 25. I didn't even notice. 26. We're at 26 already. So we've already broken the halfway mark. I just put my secondary account up. We are over the halfway mark. We've only got an hour and 15 minutes. The after the break part is only 50 minutes. I think it's 50 minutes after the break. But I saved 25 minutes before the break to add to that, which still only gives us an hour and 15. But if we hit the 50, we'll jump into episode 127. That's all good with me. Because then after that, I'm just going to call it a day and go to sleep. No Patreon hour tonight. There will be one this week, but not tonight. I'm going to do it either tomorrow or Sunday. Because today, this week was rough. I had my aunt, who's my mom's sister, who's like one of my closest relatives beyond my immediate family. She had surgery Monday. My mom had surgery Wednesday, and my dad had surgery today. So I had 3 of my top 10 family members go in for like very serious surgically related things this week. And then Tuesday, I mean, on top of having to work all week like normal, Tuesday, I had to do all the blood work for my father for going in today. So like I spent 4 out of 5 days this week in hospitals. Every surgical procedure was done at the hospital because they were all like advanced procedures that you couldn't do at your like regular doctor. So I've literally been at the hospital every day except Thursday. Yesterday was the only day I didn't have to go to the hospital, and honestly I just used it to catch up on videos and get shit done. So I am running on fumes, but it was a great week. Everyone was successful. My aunt, my mom, my dad, all their surgeries went well. Great results all around. So now there's just a lot of recovery, but it's like we could take a break, or at least I could take a break. So glad they're okay, Jay. Know that shit can be scary. Yes, I'm sure all of you have dealt with similar circumstances, but we're here. The important thing is we're here. I don't know if the clock is right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this works perfectly, and it's exactly 2 hours and 0 seconds. I started it up, and right where I had it stopped was at the 2 hour mark exactly, and it was a pause where Matt was like, what do you want to do kind of thing. So I'm like, that's gotta be where I stopped because it usually is accurate. And I do remember leaving roughly 25 minutes to get an hour and 15 minutes total live stream. So we're going to go with that. I don't know if I'm right, but it looked like 2 o'clock or 2 hours on the money works for us. So we're going to have 25 minutes. We're going to have a break. We're going to reset the clock. We got 50 minutes. And if we hit the 50 likes, we'll jump into episode 127. I also have smoke and shots. It is also my sister's birthday. I felt bad because they said we could postpone the surgery, but it would be another week or so. And it was like, you guys have known how long my dad's been bad. So my sister was like, I'm like, if you don't want it on your birthday, we'll wait the week or two because I don't want anything, God forbid something bad happens. I don't want it to like forever destroy your birthday. So she was like, no, I have faith and I want it to get done as soon as possible. So today is her birthday, and we all went out to lunch after we dropped my dad off at the hospital this morning. We went out to lunch for her birthday. I had a couple beers, but we're gonna have to do something else for her because her birthday. I mean, we still had fun. We all went out to lunch, went to a nice restaurant, had some drinks, and it was nice. But it wasn't like, it was kind of, it to put a damper on the event, being as my dad was going in for life and death surgery, so to speak. So I mean, the odds of him, the survival rate was high, but he's just in bad shape all around. So God knows what could happen with that man. But let us pack the radiators, everybody. Get your radiators loaded. And then we're starting because it's almost 8:10. We're starting at 8:10. Ready, everybody? Sync your clocks. 8:10, we're starting, which is in 1 minute. Load your radiators. Then I'll start reading the chat, but I want to get in because we're already starting. I mean, this is when we would normally start, to tell you the truth. If you remember, we used to start the live streams around 7:45, 8 o'clock. So, being as it's a short one, we're just going back in time to how we used to run things. Radiators, unite. I'm pouring a shot. We're jumping in. I got to open this window. All right. Everybody, first off, love you all. Thanks for the well wishes and everything. Ow. Ow, I just stretched my arm out too far. Radiators, unite right now. Radiators United. I hope you all are doing well. I see Ninja. I never shouted everybody out. Ninja, Colvin, clever name I made. Vero G, Star. I saw Amelia. I saw Emily Mary, Dark Wolf. Amazon Prime, drop the first looks at Vox Machina Season 3 and Mighty Nein. I'll have to check it out this weekend. I'll do a reaction for it if it's something worthy of it. Michael, my moderator, I'm sure you brought your hat as well. I definitely brought my hat. I'm not sure. I need man. Glad Pop Masters is doing okay. Oh, Glad Pop Master. I literally thought that was like a band. Glad Pop Masters. I was like, what? I checked back in exactly on time. Bidet all. I'm not staying the whole time. We're going to get rolling. I just want to say hi to everybody. I think I got most. Neil, my good friend Neil. What is your day like tomorrow? 44, hello. Tealbert, thanks for the art as always. You are magnificent in many ways. Did I miss anybody? Little Paramonster, Chimiki Pero. Oh, I see Adam Espinosa, Rogue. I just said Adam Espinosa twice. However, I can't go back any further. So that's it. If I missed you, I apologize right down below. But Neil, let me know. If you're still here, Neil, what is your day like tomorrow? Because I really want to see Wolverine Deadpool in Dolby. And I might be able to go tomorrow depending on my dad, but I won't know till tomorrow. The doctor said there's a good chance he can leave by the afternoon tomorrow. And if he does, then we could either go tomorrow night or anytime Sunday. Because I'm really... And have you even seen it yet, Neil? Have you seen it yet? But here we go. Pouring a shot. We'll see what Neil has to say. I'm free, bro. Okay. Then, Neil, we're going to try our best this weekend to go in Dolby. And I was even going to say we could do a double feature and see Twisters. But Twisters is already out of Dolby because of Wolverine Deadpool. There is no, I looked it up, in the state of New Jersey, there is no theaters playing Twisters in Dolby anymore. It literally came out last week, did it not? I'm pretty sure it came out last week, and already every Dolby theater has been taken over by Deadpool Wolverine. So, no sense in seeing Twisters without Dolby. I might as well just wait till it comes home now. Ruined everything. My fault. Or technically, it's my father's fault for allowing himself to get so sick. I would be able to do all this. It's all his fault. How dare he? Jay, have you seen the Mighty Nein animated storyboards on Amazon Prime yet? I do not believe so, Ninja. I do not believe I have. But ready, we're going to jump in, because otherwise we're going to be going forever. Everybody, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. Oh God, is it going to be really loud? Oh, it's not even on. There you go. There it is. It's on now.
That's smart.
Oh, they rent rooms here?
I mean, I assume they
They
do.
rent rooms
Right.
here.
Well,
They're
not every
great.
restaurant has rooms.
All right, who wants the first shot?
Any
Is
of
anybody
us
new in the
This
chat?
isn't-
I don't believe you've had a room here before.
Anybody
change more
new in the
visuals.
chat?
There
Say
is a
what's
place
up,
that you've
Jay.
rented here before.
I'm gonna have a
It's,
hearty drink of
towards the,
vitamin water,
the mud top
liquid
board.
IV, the mud top
do that.
board.
We can also go get rooms back at the Soul, but it might be good to separate our location
I
right
think
now.
right now, yeah.
I think so.
I feel.
Just go off
I
the
started
card
using
as
these
much
mason
as we
jars.
are
You
able
guys
to.
always saw the other ones.
I'll just.
I'm like, why do I
Drop
keep
an each
struggling?
stone
They have
in the
tiny
hole
tops. I
before we
spill
leave.
ice all over the place. I'm like, I'm just gonna get a mason jar the size of 3 mason jars,
Excuse me.
and I'll fill it with ice. And this bastard lasts me like hours.
Had some burritos.
You see this
We got like a
these two
jester
gentlemen who were kind of eyeing you
impersonation
for
by
a lot of
Marisha
dancing,
over
who've
there.
been kind of hovering through that dance. hovering,
Neil,
looking
let
for
me
a way to
know
kinda
if
get
you
in
all
there
go
as soon
on
as
Sunday
you
instead. I
turn
might
around
join
and
y'all.
drop a
Michael,
stone, kinda
you're
stop
welcome
and go.
to it. We usually go to, I think I've said it before, Michael,
just left
but
there
we usually
confused
go
and
by
like-
Neil because I picked Neil up.
What is
And right by his house is the hot dog place,
I could
Rutt's
taste
Hut, and Clifton Commons is where we go.
Are
That's
you
what it's
going
called.
to the previous place you
It's
rented? or looking for
AMC,
another
Clifton
new establishment,
Commons.
or-
Neil lives
Just find one
less
in
than
this
5
area.
minutes, and the hot dog place
The one we
is
went to, we rented before
also
it's closed.
closer
close
than
by?
that. Neil's house is probably
Well, you guys went to find
3
some places
minutes,
a little bit
and the
cheaper
hot dog
off
place
the-
is probably
off the
2
path in
minutes.
the mud top ward last time.
Let's.
I tell Neil all the
Okay.
time, if I grew up where Neil did, I
What
grew
does
up
your
in the
site do,
mountains.
and how long does it
So,
last?
like, the closest thing
It's
to me is a
forever and
pizzeria,
Oh.
and it's
I
still
can
like a
see
good mile
things
or two
that are
away, and
invisible.
that's
I
like
can
all
see-
there is.
well, let me- I'll check.
There's no liquor stores, no
Creatures,
bars, no
I believe.
restaurants
Lances.
within like 5 miles of my
if
house.
I can
You got to
hear-
drive 5-10 miles
I can
outside of
hear
my area
the location
to
of
see
any hidden or
humanity
invisible creature
and
within
anything
10 feet of me.
of entertainment.
So I gotta go around.
Easy
listening for
15-20
breath,
minutes I got to
basically.
drive to get
Okay, but you
entertainment.
don't see.
I don't see. I just can hear if there's some living thing.
And I've told you guys there used
As
to be a
we're-
bar
as we're moving,
walking
I'll
distance from my
slip into
house.
an alley,
I hung
summon
out
the
there
sword very quickly
every
and cast
day of my
see
life for like
invisibility
10
the next
years.
hour, just
And then they went out of
before
business in
being
pandemic.
tailed physically.
So
You've got it. Easy enough to do.
it saved me a lot of money,
And
even
I'm
though I
wondering
barely
if they're earlier.
paid.
As everyone's leaving,
I
will be
never
the last
go out
person out
anymore
to see if
because
there's any
I don't like
eyes
driving and
trailed
going out drinking.
after
It's-
Caleb or
it's
Bess
being
as
safe.
they left.
Perception check.
Perception check.
Okay,
Wolverton
okay.
Mountain.
I think I know my,
Is that say
15.
Wolverton Mountain? Is that a thing?
Nothing.
I love it. What's
Nothing
up, Jay?
piques your
44. How
regard.
are you? Clock and oh, I
Intrigue or
never put
worry.
the clock.
Okay.
And somebody told me a while ago.
A short time, you find
My
your way back
bad,
to the mud top
everybody.
ward.
I am
You
a
find
sack
a
of
small
crap.
hole in the place. It's less of
I'm
like
by
a
yeah.
major
Neil is in a
inn, more
location.
like
Neil's like in a
partially
in
attached
a
to stables,
city type area, but
three
still
table
lives.
eating
like,
room
peacefully
and a total
without
of
all
4
the
rooms
chaos of the
available,
city.
which one is currently
I live in
occupied,
like
the
the
others are vacant.
farmlands.
It smells largely of
I'm 15-20 minutes outside
hay
of
and slop and kind of like
cityscapes.
dried.
But I live in like the
dried
mountainous,
grain.
farmy
It's gotten a little
area
moldy.
of this area of New Jersey.
Not the worst, but definitely
Everything
has
where
more
I
of an
live is
earthy
3 acres minimum.
atmosphere to it.
Like
But
every house is
dirt cheap.
3
Each-
acres, and
each
not
room
because they're
is-
monstrous houses. They're just on tons of farmland.
It's
They
like
don't even
one
let you
silver piece a
subdivide. Like
night
my
per room.
house is on like 3.5-4 acres.
I'll take
wanna
care
I
of
can't
this.
even subdivide
Yeah,
it.
take
It's
care of
in
it.
our town. They're making it where you can't subdivide
we
because they
head
want to
in,
keep it
the
farmy
structure,
type
orbs,
properties.
rooftops.
They don't want you like
streets,
subdividing
any
and
invisible
building little
forms,
townhouses and
spheres,
shit like
anything
that. Otherwise, my property would be
Perception
worth
check.
millions. But because you can only put one house on it, it definitely cuts
14,
into the property
14.
value.
Nothing catching your attention. You feel
Like I have a
pretty solid, you're
friend
not seeing anything
who lived on like an
of
acre,
that sort.
and he was able to subdivide it 4 ways,
go.
quarter acre apiece,
Do you
and
just
sold
get one
each
room?
lot for like $250,000. I was like, yep. I wish I could do
Just
that. I
the
could
one
build
room.
16
You
houses
heard the
on this
lady.
bastard.
One room, please.
But it doesn't work out like that. And is
Easy
Ray?
enough,
Oh, my brother's here.
One
I saw.
silver
Hey,
for the
Ray.
night.
Hello,
Chamber is
Ray.
prepared.
How are you doing?
It's
Did you
small but
coincidentally see
functional
me
for
light
your
up
purpose.
the stream? I ran home from the hospital. I was talking to Ray at the hospital. Ran home from the hospital and figured might as well get the live stream done.
Let's do it.
Do you have
No sense in postponing it
any kind
when
of
we could
keepsake
all
from
have
home?
shots
We're
and
just
hang
gonna leave.
out.
Don't we have things to pick up?
Ray, the
Shopping?
shots for
Don't
you,
wanna talk to her
everybody.
again
My
tomorrow?
brother's
Yeah, sure.
birthday.
Give
Today's
us
my
that?
sister's birthday.
We don't know.
My brother's birthday's in 3
So you're gonna
days.
go and come
They're
back?
born almost 10 years to the day
Don't have
apart
enough
from each
time.
other. Jesse turns 35.
So the
Raymond
question
turns
is,
45. 10 years
we wait a
almost to the
day
day
here
apart.
in
I
town?
fall somewhere in the
We
middle,
could.
closer to Ray.
At least to see what
Like
she says in the
age-wise.
morning?
But cheers to Ray. This is
We
an
could go-
early Ray
that's true.
birthday shot because I'm not going to have a live
Your call.
stream until after
I feel
Ray's birthday.
confident
So
that home is
to,
home right now.
to Ray's upcoming birthday and
I mean, I
to
don't
Jesse's
think going and
birthday.
coming
Well,
back,
Jesse
but
gets a
we have
separate
no
one
idea
on
how
her
long that's
birthday.
gonna take.
This is to Ray's upcoming birthday
Well,
shot.
Okay.
So cheers to everybody.
Okay, boy. So
Ray.
many things.
Happy.
So many things.
I think you got your gift today, Ray.
Well, hang on, because you.
Jesse picked it
you
out,
looked in a
showed
hurry.
me it, but Jesse was like, "What do you think of this?"
Where did
It was
everything? Where did we
Voted
stand
yes
there?
by
How
all
are you
parties.
feeling?
Kate
Because I tracked her
Shorts.
to an alley.
I was
She
out
seemed
drinking
really
in
sad.
celebration of Dad. We'll have one for Dad.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
you know
she,
what?
like, had a
Well, I already
little-
said this
little
one's for Ray's
breakdown,
upcoming
little
birthday.
cry
We'll go
sesh.
in reverse.
you, if you
We'll have upcoming
wanted to
birthday,
be with
then
this
Dad, and then Jesse, whose
amazing
birthday is
young
today.
man
So
and
this is to
couldn't be
Ray,
because of
who is little Ray,
circumstances tearing
because
you
Big
apart?
Ray is the one.
Absolutely, I think.
Dad who
there's-
had surgery
that could
today.
be
But
potentially
cheers
one of a
to
dozen
Ray.
reasons. Feel for her, man.
She skirted the issue of taking the old man out.
Wait, what?
You mean
Trent?
or Ludinus?
Trent
Or-
or Ludinus.
She didn't say, but I assume she meant.
I keep forgetting that they're living in the middle of pandemic.
As in,
Because they
she
keep
would
going
help,
to the
or
bathroom and then they come back in
is
like
suggesting
with masks
that?
on. I keep
Yeah.
thinking they're wearing
Encouraging.
disguises. Like Jester just had like
fucking let's
a
do it.
mask that kind of matched her outfit.
What did she say?
She probably did on
How did
purpose.
she phrase it?
She said that she thought this was the time.
Cheers,
If we
big
struck
cheers,
first.
everyone is cheersing. Me and my sister are 9 years and 2 weeks apart. Very close, Michael. And that's it, Mike?
Yes, it could be a
Do you have
trap.
another sibling?
I mean, if
He
I
could
feel
have
like this
sent
came up when we
Yeah.
were talking
If-
about
if
the distance between,
they
because
know
Michael has
we're
hung out
around,
with
they think that we
one of the
killed
few
Vess, and
people
then
in my
she sends
entire
us after
life, not
Trent
just
too?
in a live stream,
Two assembly
or like,
members?
or I should say, not just
do.
from YouTube.
Whatever.
But honestly,
I'll be
like Michael is one of the few people that has ever hung out with my brother and
Don't see if
sister
anyone catches your
outside of
How's the
like
scar?
a house party or something like that. Because my brother only visits once or twice a
Not
year.
really the scar so much as my.
And usually when he does, we do a lot of family stuff. And if we do see friends, we usually see like really close friends
show the scar.
locally.
The necklace
And we
on
really don't plan much because like Ray visiting
keeps
is just like
reforming
enough
on
of
me,
an event
that's
to
cool.
celebrate.
You think it
but-
matches?
So many ripple.
I'm pretty sure Michael's one of the few
feel
people
like
I
they
can
could
think
just be
of
switching
in the last
between us.
10
They
years that
couldn't
has hung out with my brother and sister on multiple occasions.
I mean, what if
Not
she-
just once,
Caleb
twice.
just sort of like slumps to the ground, head between his legs, and sticks his
Like
his own head
Neil,
into his
Neil,
hands.
Bear, I've known Neil
It's okay,
25
Caleb.
years.
We'll figure this out.
And I think
Can I
Neil
just ask you
maybe
straight
met
out?
Ray once or twice.
I've been wanting.
And I've
to
known
for
Neil
forever.
more than half my life. And
If
hang out with
you
Neil very often.
had
But usually
Trent Icky
I drive to
Fat
Neil,
tied to a
we go out
chair,
drinking. He
and
never
he was
really comes up
powerless,
here.
and
He's
it was up
maybe
you
been to
whether
my
he
house once or
lived
twice.
died.
But
What would you want?
he's definitely Neil's hung out with probably both my siblings, but possibly never together, because
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
Ray only visits around the holidays.
Is everything wrong with this place?
We doing Ren, yes, and Ray, we will
But
be
we
doing
have
it
so
again.
much to
We
do
already have
right
tickets
now.
for Ren Fair. I forget the
And I
day.
don't know.
I gotta find out
what
the
she's
day
playing
because I'm
there.
sure Micah would like to coordinate it. But
So,
we're definitely going. I've
the
made it a
time was
point.
right.
It's like one of the things. Like I'd go to Dragon
And
Con every year.
circumstance would allow.
If you like, when you want to go again, Ray, you let me
Although,
know. I will 100%
Part of
do
the
Dragon
question is
Con
if that
again.
is-
I would.
that is
It's
some
Ren
part of
Fair
the
is one of
game
those
that he's
things I will
playing
do
in and of
every year
itself.
because I look forward to it, and it's just like a weekend, a little
he's
busier
spoiled
than
a
a
lot of
normal weekend.
Young
I mean, I
people from-
typically
from
drink
this
and
country.
try to have fun on Saturdays anyway, and
shouldn't
that's usually
be
when we
doing it
go.
anymore. I do have some hesitation because I don't know what will.
Paying attention? Yes, I am.
What feels that
I am
way.
paying attention. I'm listening to Caleb. Is it pay attention time?
Adolf?
You?
You.
Would you consider filling that void?
And what?
I think Caleb will do
Contradict the
what
king?
is whatever is necessary.
Same.
Seems like they have no problem doing it.
But I also think there
Well,
are
we
other
could,
ways
in theory,
to get it
effect
done.
change from
Possibly.
the inside. I mean, this is all conceptual, of course, but
I mean, it's possible that all this will get taken care of for us. Didn't you say, Bo, that
Thus, no googly eyes.
king
Oh, I'm getting
was
googly eyes. I don't know if
opposed to the
Clever's just being
assembly
silly
members
though,
right now?
but I am watching, just
there's
in case.
infighting going on, right?
There's a lot of infighting and a lot of incongruent information being tossed around.
I don't know. When have you ever found that the wheels of justice sort of just turn in the right direction?
yeah.
And the infighting has ebbed and flowed for centuries, as long as Ludinus has been in power and before.
And we're not necessarily immune to it either. We were with Vess when she died.
Yeah, but Vess got picked off easy.
Yes.
And if Trent is out of
I
favor,
mean, but it was by
it would be
Molly,
quite opportune.
or
It just also looks
I know
like
it's not
an
Molly. I
amazing
would
way
just
to
like
get
him
us
to be
to
Molly.
tied to the deaths.
I mean, she did go up against
Absolutely.
some crazy skillful
So the
people,
question is,
and she did get the
Was
drop on.
Astrid
Like they got the
slumped
drop
in
on
an
her.
alleyway
She was
crying
probably
because
not
she
expecting
misses
it in her
you?
bedroom.
or was she slumped in an alleyway crying because she's trying to set you up?
I don't
she
think that's
knows
it.
that's
I
fucking
honestly,
shitty.
that's come up, but
Should I ask her?
what do you? Well, you guys can't tell me. I was gonna say I like to talk about it. I was like, what do you guys think? Do you think
Get a hold of
Astrid
her.
is feeling guilty, or
She comes
Astrid just
through. We're going to have to
really
have one more
does have strong
conversation.
feelings and is sad about it?
It's a perfect opportunity.
I
for
honestly think it's her actually
truth.
having real feelings and feeling
make a room
sad.
where we have to lay our cards on the table.
I mean, she could be screwing us over too. It's very possible.
You got any
I want to
feelings from
believe
that
in
god of yours?
the love.
Got any feelings from that god of
I want to believe
yours?
that Caleb really had something with her.
Oh, I can ask.
Ooh.
I can ask Artie.
Artie?
Yeah. He's, you know, he's real good at telling when people are lying and stuff.
I could ask, but it's not really where we come from. It would probably.
Artie's been coming up a lot
Chester's
again recently.
deity maybe a little more inclined.
We like since the Traveler Con,
Yeah, I'll
we
take
kind
a
of
few minutes
sidelined
to
him. Maybe
cast
saw him once or
commune.
twice.
All right.
He's come up several times recently.
As you all settle into this chamber, the senses grow steadily more
I just
perturbed
saw
by the
my
aromas
jester
that
shirt
seem
came
to
out of the
permeate
wash.
the inside
I
of
was
this
like
chamber,
folding
the
shirts and throwing them
stains
in my
across
closet.
the wooden floor,
And I saw the jester one that
furniture.
Tealberg
Tell
got me.
a number of stories in parts that leave
I
the
should have worn
imagination
it
to consider where
in
the
case
rest of the
Artie
story
comes
may have gone.
around.
But you complete the ritual, and you watch as, within the central circle that you're sitting, you glance up into the ceiling of the room you're in, and Artie is
There
up
he
on the
is.
roof looking down at you as this kind of hood falls back.
I'm not kidding you. When I saw the
Hello,
shirt come
dear.
out of the
What is it
wash,
you want to?
I was gonna
And he just
wear
kinda
it, but
drifts
I'm like, I
onto
didn't
the
think
ground next to you,
Artie would
the
be
cloak.
a factor
a
because he
Batman
came up
landing.
recently,
see
so
or
I thought
just
he'd
you
take a
see?
break.
Just she sees.
Oh, just me today. Fun. Okay. So you know how Caleb was just talking to Astrid, and she was like saying all these contradicting things and saying they know that we're here. Is she setting us up for a trap?
Would he even be able to
It's challenging when
determine that?
individuals are duplicitous by nature, at least by the teachings they've undergone. I can't straight out tell you what a
I was gonna
person's
say, I don't
feeling,
think I didn't think
but
he'd be able to
I
give us a
can
straight
gather
answer.
She's certainly an opportunist.
I mean, he basically just told us what we already know. But all right, at least we tried, and I like seeing Art again. Art again. Astrid, is that me? Is that me, Espresso?
That's an
I think we have a shut up
I
because
really
we
should have thought
mostly
about
know
things
the
I was
answer.
going to ask you
LOL.
before.
Land is
That's all right.
oh,
You don't
Pizza
think
Land
how
is
my day
busy.
was?
Is a busy place
Well,
tonight. Hello,
hang
everyone.
on a
Little
second,
Power
I
Monster.
only
I
did a
already
few of
shouted
these
you out
things.
because I thought I saw your name, but I realized it wasn't you
Anything you
after.
guys wanna ask
But
me?
I shouted you out, and hello again for actually really being here.
Smacks your tip.
Smacks your tit.
And now you all can see Artagan.
And now we can see him. We have
Oh,
smacks the tit, reveals
What all
himself.
the cool kids were
Artie
doing, I'm
showing up
sorry.
doesn't mean he's important in the moment.
Oh, man.
He is always important to me. Just seeing him.
Did you say is the Grove
I
safe?
want.
Grove
He's
safe for
always
Oh, is the
an
Grove
important
safe right
person
now?
in my
But
life.
she's home.
He kind of looks up for a second, closes his eyes. Same musty smell it always seems to carry.
I don't think it's
I dig the accent too.
in immediate danger.
Artigan is definitely Artagan
home,
is
or
definitely.
Is Trent watching us?
I would say top
Or is
10.
he-
Matt Mercer. Look
Is
forward
Trent-
to.
I should say
voices
older than this
of
because,
mine.
Like, we need to know
You
if
don't
either
get
of
two
them.
questions.
Well, like it's
Dagon
it's
is
one
on
question.
there.
Sure.
Dagon's on
You don't have to
there.
specify who.
Orly's
What's the
on
problem?
there.
Someone watching us is not
No,
a good
that's a
question.
dumb
Artagan's
question.
on
I
there.
want to know if
Trent.
Would
Trying to
attacking
think of other
Trent
people.
right now be in our favor?
Trying to think of other
Ooh,
people. There's
that's
a
a good
lot
one.
of shopkeepers.
What do you say?
Pumat Soul.
Could be
He's
sick,
probably
could
on
be
that
Would
list.
a favor. He could be.
Couple
would
other.
fighting would
I feel like some
attacking
old
Trent
man guy.
keep
A
on
few old men.
right now
Crazy scientist
be
old
in
man.
our favor.
This very moment?
I mean, you
Likely
know.
not.
So no.
Essek might be on that list,
Yes,
but just
we
because I
definitely
love
are
Essek.
discussing this. How was your day?
Can't
Monday was
wait to
fun.
see
Just
Artie in The Legend of Vox Machina
decided to
and
check
Mighty
in.
Nine as
I'm
well.
a little
Bo would be a
wary of
good
your,
choice.
Choice in the core. I think you're
Artie showing
worth a
up
lot
doesn't mean
more
blah,
than
blah, 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 blah.
chamber.
Bo would be a
I
good
mean,
choice.
It's a bit of a step down.
I know
Fair,
it's stinky in
agreed.
here, but we would
Is this
secret.
Well,
the
you're doing
date?
well. I mean, I certainly can't be seen here.
I'm pretty
Bye.
sure the date is coming up based on the art. I saw a naked Yasha and a bow. They were both
Yeah, you gather the
wearing
the final
no
answer
tops
is
at least. Maybe they had pants on.
inconclusive.
But there was
Taking
no
what you're saying
tops.
literally
And there were
being right now, this
breasticles
very moment,
under the water.
Right now?
I saw them
but
under the water. That's all I
it's
saw.
a hard question to answer.
Yeah.
I think she sees Caleb as a pawn.
I don't.
We're at the
I
1 hour
think
mark, by the
genuinely
way.
don't.
She's
There's 10
conflicted. I
minutes to
think
the
she
break.
loves you. I think she
1
loves you,
hour
Caleb.
till we're done already. We need 20
She
more
loves
likes,
me.
19 more
Just,
likes.
It's been a very
So
long
cheers.
time
This one,
since
we're going back in time,
you
remember.
love her?
We said happy birthday to my brother
I care
3
for
days
her,
in the
but
future. Now we're having a shot
doesn't
for my
matter.
father having
If
a
they came
successful
down to it,
recovery
and
today.
Astrid
We are
asked
finally
you
through the week of
to
hell with 3
do
surgeries
something
of
that
3
went
different
against
people,
everything you stood for
ending
now,
on my
'cause it
father
would
with the
help
most
her.
dangerous
Would
one
you
of
do it?
all.
No.
And all is well. So
But then we
this
can't
one,
trust her to
Ray,
do
if
the
you're
same.
still there, whoever is still there,
I think she sees.
I see
Caleb as
Shane
an
Barron.
opportunity
I thought I
to
just saw
better the
somebody.
Situation. Not
maybe I'm just crazy.
not in a
It was
evil
not Shane
way.
Barron.
I think she
Cheers to everybody.
sees you as someone
To
who's capable
Dad's
of doing what
recovery.
she is afraid
This is
to
the
do.
shot. 1 hour mark. We need
Had
90 more
occurred to
likes.
me, maybe we can just keep the pretense up long enough to get the favor.
I will say that I don't like making decisions based on what we think other people are feeling. Because we have
Amazing.
no idea what's in her mind. We just got fed a bunch of bullshit
That's
by
what
a
the
fake
peeps
god.
want. Tealbert, I have
We should
no
make decisions based on
complaints.
what
I think it
we
is very
want to do.
good. I think it's
What
great.
we think
I love
is
it.
right.
The art, Tealbert's art,
I'm not
great,
making
fantastic.
decisions based off of
I have no.
the,
I was just
sage
stating
gentleman
factual
said.
opinions,
I'm going off of
or not
what I
opinions. It's fact
read
that
in her in the moment.
they're
was that she
topless.
can't be trusted?
Unless they have. I mean, they could have tassels on or something. But I
She's
think it's
ambitious.
glorious. I know that's where that's going based on the way their relationship's been progressing.
I would not be shocked if Trent were removed, if she were to fill that place, and I don't get the sense that things would improve much.
Something about
I don't
Travis's
really
shirt
care about
reminds me
her
of
or what she does,
Fantastic Four.
or this place, or these people. All I care about is what you do and how you control your destiny. I've heard you say that you don't want to forget about your past, and that's admirable. I've heard you say that you want to go back and fix your past. which is-
Sean is here. Hey, hey, hey.
But I
How's
think
you, old
the
chap?
most
Sean, did you
concrete
just
thing
miss
that
the
you can
shot? We
do
just did a
is
shot.
seize control.
We did a
of
shot
your
in honor of my
past.
father. He
Go
was
make of it
successful
what
at
you
his
wish.
6-hour surgery
If this
today.
man wronged you,
Staying overnight at the hospital.
it.
That's why we're
Fix
running
him.
so
Get
late
rid of
here,
him.
my friend. But
Put-
Sean, we
put
just
it
did a
behind
shot.
you. Get
We'll be doing another
closure.
one in 15 minutes.
burn your past.
Good to see you, my friend.
That's what you have to do for you.
I'm going to take a hit.
Not
Oh,
for
clever.
her.
Good. Sean, have you been here? I started hitting the radiators again, as we
Wait,
call
that
them.
very thing for
So,
many, many years.
Clever, I will join you. Everybody, Radiators Unite.
And in the past, I was not
Ninja,
strong enough to do it, or brave
If you're on a
enough to
break,
do
you
it.
said you were busy. When you are on break, you let us know. We'll reconvene.
Didn't even seem
But
like
for
a
now,
possibility
Radiators Unite,
until
everybody.
recent time,
I'm joining
but now we have
Clever.
a lot to do. That is more important than
Nothing is more important than you.
If that thing comes through a hole in the ice, there could be no more empire, no more dynasty. nothing.
Glorious. Clever. I like the way you think. Because honestly,
And
I
don't know what's
totally
happening
forgot it
with
was
this
there.
or that.
I'm so used to like skipping that end of things that I totally forgot it was there until I read your
I
comments.
don't want
so
to
you
waste our
have
time
fixed my life.
to have us fall.
5 minutes
on
till
the
the
top
break,
of the
everybody.
world.
5 minutes till the break.
Yeah, I want him dead. He ruined my life.
17 likes.
He took
Caleb is
my
freaking
life
out.
away from me.
Everything is what he's saying is real.
Then
It's
I
true.
fucking helped.
Sorry.
But I'm not going to risk all of you right now. We need to get ready and we need to go north and finish what we started.
That got intense, and then he composed himself. Let's
that
think
your-
logically.
Is that your fear of making that decision?
Good to hear the news. I'm going to go so I don't stay up too late. I probably will anyway.
things
Star, we will be here
bigger
at
than life.
least another hour. 4
Personal
minutes to the
grievances.
break. And then we have 50 minutes.
As painful as they are.
We need 17 more likes. We're almost there.
Save it for a rainy day is all I can say right now.
Save it for a rainy day,
Every
everybody.
day's rainy.
This is very true.
When we save the world, we'll come back and kill Trent.
I feel like saving the world might
And
involve
if they
killing
don't,
Trent.
they'll probably die anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
feel
thanks.
like our idea of saving the
don't
world possibly
one.
includes the dying of Trent. Even if it's not
No,
us that
It
does
just
it.
means something better, Caduceus.
I think you're making the right choice.
Agreed.
I think they're making a time and a place. But
Sounds like sounds like Himmler, this
Thank you.
dude. Might I request he speaks Zemnian, which is close to German.
Your
Might I
concern
request
is
that after
appreciated.
the break, no
Truly.
reading chat. Trust me, Adam.
you.
I will try my best.
For now.
I intend to
If you are all
But
right
if I
with
have
this,
more shots
we
and
stay
stuff, I
here tonight,
can't
like you said.
make promises, but I will try.
We reach out to her again tomorrow. See if anything can be gleaned. And maybe
Caleb,
some of
I
us
always
can
say
have
Caleb. Matt's the
some little
most
bit of pleasure for
entertaining.
one night.
But Caleb is like deep. When Caleb talks, it's like you listen. You know, it's
give me
like
one second.
you know, it's not
Says
normal
Caleb, not Liam.
to get serious with Caleb. He doesn't like. He feels awkward when he does. I talked to him about it. He told me.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't know if he was doing that in
Pulls out Callion's wand
character.
and sits on the ground and starts to begin the process for creating the tower here in
I
this
think Travis
shitty,
thought the same thing as
sheep's
me.
quarters.
It looked like Caleb was almost doing that in
As he does
character.
that, I'll use the rest of the see invisibility to make sure no one's watching him do that in this room.
Perception check.
Ooh, Matt said that perception check like someone
Otherwise,
is
guys, give
watching.
me a name.
Additional D4.
Additional D4. 4.
8.
8.
Wow.
What
God.
kind of crap is
Feeling pretty
this?
solid. You got this place on
8.
lockdown.
We air
I don't know why I
fans.
had such a strong feeling that like there was gonna be somebody there and they were gonna roll good and identify it. Instead,
And
it
with
was
the
a
completion
big
of the
nothing. I hate it.
casting
I cry
the
in
familiar
my
door
heart. Ray
reveals
joined us.
itself,
Ninja.
the
Oh,
tower
Ninja
interior
Radiator o'clock.
awaiting
We're gonna go back in
your
right before the break. He's gonna
No.
break. So everybody,
I regret to inform the majority
we're
of
gonna
you
repack.
and
Repack.
myself
Ninja, are you on
that we
break?
will in fact be sleeping in this shithole.
It was in character. It almost looked like he
Yasha,
was like I
tower
couldn't
is
tell
yours.
if he was like, all right. So he
Oh,
did.
we're doing
Okay,
this
it seemed like he was
tonight?
doing it in character, but then when
We're
he
doing this
stopped, and
tonight.
I was fully paying
yes.
attention, I just misinterpreted
What-
it.
what-
I thought
what
he
are we
was
doing tonight?
in character, and then I
Yasha into
thought
the
he
door.
was
I pull out
differentiating
my
the two or
flash.
something. My bad, but that's why I asked because it definitely seemed like
You
it.
can do this.
I just
Is that the
misunderstood. I
Guiding you
misinterpreted
to the
it.
door. There.
I'm gonna go on a date. Bye.
Oh, the date.
Stand.
The
I'm
door
gonna go on a
closes
date.
behind as the rest of
Bye.
you stand there in the
All right,
rather
Ninja, we're packing.
cramped
We're packing.
pleasant but
The
functional
date,
quarters
Kate.
for your
The
night's
date,
rest at the
Kate.
behest of Caleb
Kate, I rhymed your name. Isn't that
Let me put the
amazing?
alarm spell on this shit.
It's like I'm a grown adult human being
Tomorrow night.
that I could make rhyming
And we're going to take a break.
words.
'Cause we're past break time. Yeah,
Past break time. All right, everybody. I freshly packed this
think about
ninja.
things.
Nice, clever. I have a
back here in
sale
a few
on.
minutes to see what
I can't read it.
The
I'll have to
evening
read it in a
tower
second. The
holds
emoji is
store for,
blocking my sight.
For these two
Got me
members of
some
99.
new shit.
We'll see you
I'm
guys in a few
digging
Too
it.
much
Clever.
attention
What
on
is it? Got a name?
Hug is that lighthouse,
Matt Mercer, we
that
love
beacon
you.
of
Oh, it's Mika
warm,
Burton.
good,
Everybody
fuzzy
say
feelings that
hello.
even when every
Say hello
Wednesday
to
is
the
an
great.
historical
I'm
event,
looking forward to
we still
her.
have
Talks
this
Machina,
awesome
is it called?
platform
Wait, what was it?
space
Not Talks
to just
Machina.
dedicate to pure,
What was the thing she used to
wholesome
do?
good love
They used to do
and
something
send out
like
those vibes to people
after
who
every
deserve it,
episode.
and I feel like
That was like
that's-
some sort of talk.
That's my purpose on this planet, is to just make sure that people who need love.
All right, thank you, Mika Bird. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you. Oh, blasting my ears out. A lot of art this time. Yeah, you can see this goes deep in, and we only have about 50 minutes or so left. Here we go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And then we're gonna
welcome
smoke.
So,
I just gotta find
as we left off,
pause. Pause.
the door
point.
slams shut behind Beauregard as the both of you stand in the bottom of Caleb's nine-sided tower, freshly renovated. Caleb,
looking
take
for
it
the-
away.
Yeah, so this is Caleb's tower, so the narration will sound a little like Caleb.
All right, we're gonna stop there. 2:41:48. Caleb, no one was giving me a chance. I was trying to look for like a nice little 3-second break in their speech. We're gonna set it there. Caleb is about to give us the rundown of the tower, and the tower leads to topless Bo and Yasha at some point. That is all I know from the art. It isn't a spoiler. I just saw topless Yasha and Bo. 2:41:48, and I assumed that it was. I mean, I assume there's going to be a lot more than that. So don't worry about it. I just know it's coming. 2:41:48, and there's no pun intended. 2:41:48, everybody. And like I said, there's like less than 50 minutes left. So we need 15 more likes. We can get it. We could definitely get it. I mean, we're definitely on pace to achieve greatness as always. 15 more likes. Let's take a break. We're not moving. We're gonna sit right here. Everybody, Sean, the dates a serial killer? Yes, hello, clever. I don't know. Oh, that was going back to the I know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know specifically, but I know what it's referring to because we were talking back then. In the couch. Oh my God, there's so many things I'm behind on. Clever in the couch as well. Rockin' in the couch. What is going on? What is with this couch? In the couch. Clever, LOL. What is that? What? Oh, Ray's referencing it. Called Alan Rock Carry. There, you guys got to be referencing something I'm not aware of. Mine is a mix of 7 Sins, Baked Bomb, and Snake Venom. Oh, that's the name of the In the Couch is the name of the stuff you're smoking. I had to put it all together. You guys are probably watching like, is Jay insane? Like, I asked the question and then totally forgot what I asked. And I'm like, what the frig is everyone talking about? I asked Clever the name of the stuff he got that he's digging. It's called In the Couch. Ray said Rockin' In the Couch as well. Ray, are you actually smoking? Oh, called Alan Rock Carry. Mine's Cherry Diesel. All right, now I had to read Ninja's comment made everything come together. Because I'm like, what? 7 Sins, Bake Bomb, Snake Venom. I'm like, oh, these are names of weed strains. Okay, all of us are on the same page. Speaking of which, let's hit the radiators and then we're jumping in. So set your clocks. We're jumping in right after this. So everybody, radiators unite. And then we're pouring a shot. And that's for my sister's birthday. The 1 hour countdown mark is for Jessie Dobby Reaction's birthday today. She turns 35. And my father had to get surgery, so we weren't able to properly celebrate it. So we're going to have one on the stream for her while Ray is here as well. If you weren't here earlier, Ray in the chat is my brother, and his birthday's in 3 days. So they're 10 years apart almost to the day. Ninja, everybody, hit the radiators. Unite. I was going to try to say something, and I'm like, I have way too much smoke inside of my body right now. SK, just... I don't know if that's the name. Oh, just ethanol and nicotine for me. SK, are you new? Are you someone we know with a different name? Shot for Dad. SK, do we know you? I'm just curious, because if you are not known, then nice hit, Jay. Yeah, that was a little intense. I literally was like about to say something, and I'm like, if I try to do anything beyond slowly exhale the smoke out, I might explode. Jay, this is Shane, by the way. Oh, Sean. Oh, it's Sean. Sean, got you. No weed for me, never Adam. You don't need to. I've said this many times. I didn't smoke ever. Not once in my life did I smoke till I was in my mid-30s. I'm 42 now. I didn't start smoking till I was like 33, maybe. And even then, I would only do a little bit, and it would make me freak out and get paranoid. Then when I quit drinking, I started getting used to it, and then I started smoking a lot when I didn't drink. Because there was like about a year or two where I didn't drink much, if not at all, during the pandemic. And I started smoking a lot. So, but I never smoked, not even a single hit. Oh, Shannon. Jay, this is Shan. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Shannon. What is up? I thought, because I saw Sean up top, and I'm like, oh, he must have went on another account. And then I'm like, Sean? I kept looking at it, and I'm like, S-H-A-N. And I'm like, that's a weird way to spell Sean. But in my head, it makes sense. And now it makes even more sense. Because when you said shot for dad, I'm like, you're saying it like someone I would know. Like, you're saying it like you know who I am, kind of thing. Not Sean, it's Shannon. Got it. I'm Sean. Sean, I literally thought Sean jumped to another account because people do so sometimes for extra likes and stuff. So I thought Sean just jumped to another account. Shannon, it is great to see you. Well, we're going to have a shot for Shannon. We're going to have a shot. I know we're supposed to jump in, but let's just get ridiculously drunk because there's only 50 minutes left, and then I'm probably going to have to do 30 more, and then I'm going to sit here until midnight doing videos, and I'm not going to be able to see, and everyone's going to be like, Jay, what kind of stupid reaction was that? And I'm going to be like, go watch Livestream, episode 126, and you'll understand, around the, whatever the hell, 47-minute mark. Hey, dude, love ya. Cheers to the successful surgery. Ha 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 ha. To Shannon. This is to Shannon. Because then we'll go all the way full circle after. So cheers to the great and wonderful Shannon. Oh no, it actually tastes like nothing. It's cinnamon freaking whatever the hell it's called. Fireball. It tastes like if you put cinnamon in my whiskey when I was a baby, because I drank whiskey when I was a baby. All right, everybody. Here we go. I'm not on any social media. Sean, you stay that way. I have it, but I don't ever use it. People will tell you I just hide in a closet, and that's not how it sounds. It's not a closet. It's somewhere else. 3, 2, 1, go.
But with very white music playing in the
That's right.
Very white music playing.
Welcome, Mighty Nine.
I'm pretty sure I heard. All right, here's Caleb.
Entryway.
Pay attention, everybody.
Several times. It is a
Caleb.
very tall, 9-sided chamber.
Wait, is this narrated?
Caleb is giving us the lowdown of the tower for our sexy time. We're all gonna have some sexy time, everybody. If you're here, you're part of it. It's happening. There's gonna be things.
To turn out.
I'm pretty sure. If not, then I just made it weird than it needs to be.
So this is perfect.
This will be like a weird gallery of what I wanted and what we got.
Okay.
And what we got? So what?
Okay.
They'll have theirs, you'll have yours.
Will you go on a
and
date
I'll
with
have
me?
mine.
I thought this was gonna happen earlier. I'm kind of fast tracking things now.
Yes, I would love to go on a date with you. I was thinking
We've
this
kind
was
of
going
forced her
to
into the
happen
date,
later
right?
as well, so
Yeah.
I'm
I
always
mean,
prepared.
she
You know,
is
I
coming
didn't take a
willingly,
shower.
but
I have really bad BO.
I like BO.
I love.
It's great.
Someone said
So,
that. Who
I'm
said that?
Thalassian. I can't smell it.
Who said that
in.
she might be into the natural smell of you? Somebody was talking about this specifically.
And we're having a
That
great
like
time, but
like
fuck
oh
it.
people
kinda thought
like
this was gonna happen,
maybe
like,
don't
Nicodemus,
shower because she'll
when,
be
like,
into the
Beth
natural
was gonna be
smell
with
of
her
you.
husband and like.
I thought.
Jessica
I mean, it was said as
Gordon
probably a
going somewhere.
joke.
I don't know. I thought it wouldn't be like a thing.
Here you go, you're in and everybody's outside. But, listen,
So odd.
I feel like it feels like the world is ending.
I feel like the
all
two of them
time,
together
so
in this kind of situation,
we might as well.
they're both
Yeah.
like odd people
Cheers to that.
when it
bet
comes
you
to
just
situations like
Get ready.
this. So now they're going to
Real
be
quick, and I
super
put on-
awkward
I
back
put
and
on my
forth,
bow
I feel
tie.
like.
Okay.
I just do a quick comb.
Quick through the hair, throwing on a bow tie. We're throwing on the
You'll
bow
hear a
tie.
bell go ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and right down at your feet is Frumpkin, the cat. And he has a little silver bell that you've seen Caleb use with his spellcasting before. tied with
15
a
more
ribbon to
likes,
his tail.
everybody.
And he just looks up at you and turns and begins to go up the spiral stairs up to the platform.
Frumpkin
that,
runs shit in
you
the tower.
Depart from to reach the upper regions of the tower.
If you guys aren't aware what's happening,
I think we should follow the.
Bo asked
hospitality
if she
staff.
could use the tower for a
yes,
night to take Yasha
sir,
on a date.
lead
The
the
tower
way.
is
Please.
run
Good
by
Frumpkin.
kitty cats. Shannon
When
and
you,
Ray, if you're
crest the
still
top,
listening,
there is an easel
the
with
entire
just a little note
tower
on it that says
is
Viv
run
Home.
by kitty
And
cats.
There are
If an easel, so Airbnb.
sparse, not many, but black and blue flower petals just sort of.
And you can pretty much
floating,
get whatever you
rotating
want. I
slowly
think you got to
in the
give
column
Caleb
in
some
the
sort of heads
center
up.
of this chamber that is used for floating up to higher
You could just
regions.
float to different
can't help him
levels
hotter
as
than
you see fit.
Frumpkin actually starts floating up in front of you, hit the bell going ding, 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 ding.
I'm cold, but I'm sweating.
Yeah, me too.
And
Okay.
as he rises above you, the iris opens, and slightly different than what you've seen before.
Honestly,
the chamber above is completely dark. and
Usually
Frumpkin
I'm like,
disappears into
oh,
it.
we're gonna waste all this time, but this is interesting. I'm into this. I'm just curious to see how awkward the two of them get and how far it goes.
Shall we?
Sorry, I thought you were giving me something new on my hand. It's been a minute. Wait, but I grab the petals, a couple of the petals, and I put them in my book really quickly. I just want to save these. Okay.
It's
Here's
reminding
my
me of
hand?
fizzy
Okay.
lifting drinks. Reminder, this is Bo's list of ideas and Caleb's interpretation.
All right,
right.
so as the two of you
Gotcha.
slowly, hand
Adam,
in hand, float
appreciate
up
it.
through the open iris into the
So
great
Bo's
hall
wishes,
above,
but
you
yeah,
ascend
you gotta.
into darkness.
All right, makes sense.
And you see the iris, the brass iris, close beneath you, so you're in total darkness. And you feel your feet very gently just sort of land back down on the floor, on this iris. And you're alone together, feeling each other's hands in the dark. And you see, after a brief moment, a runway of amber-colored, miniature, long-haired dachshunds come aglow in the dark like a runway, leading towards, in a path towards one wall in this 9-sided chamber. And Frumpkin,
Alright.
you see in this dim
I
light
mean,
just walking
honestly, how
forward
could
and
you
Caleb
ever
going,
compete with this date ever again? This
What are
is
these
this is
most glorious creatures?
this is almost too amazing of a
wiener red.
first date where you're you're
I
just
think this is a wiener red
you
carpet.
set yourself up
But I'm trying to interpret what
horribleness.
Caleb meant.
Holy shit.
Yes. Are they cute?
I reach down.
It's
and I
adorable.
give some
I'm sure it'd be
scritches,
adorable.
And I just keep scritching as we walk.
Jay, I still think
And I'm gonna
you
play
and
one
Jesse
of
should start a cart. Oh, a cat
make your
rescue at
way
the house.
down,
I am
between these two
totally on
rows
board
of
with Cat
dachshunds,
Sanctuary.
You see two
When I
of
choose
Caleb's
to
globules
retire
slowly fade up
into a
in warm light when you
pool
draw
of
close to one of the doors, and
kitty
Frumpkin
cats.
turns around,
Only kitty
and there
cats.
is a little note
They
hanging
will
around
never
his neck, and
age.
it says
I will
Eins.
keep them from aging.
And you see two little amber darksies pulling blue velvet sashes that are attached to the handles of double doors Because remember, there are 9 sets of double doors in this chamber.
Okay.
And the doxies on the ground pull apart the doors. And as they do, you see what looks almost
9
like
sets of double
a
doors.
rolling stage of sorts, coming gently sliding out of the closet space. But it has sections that are folded up and collapsed
Far
in
more
weird,
than a date,
strange
it's
ways. And as it
therapy.
expands out of the closet,
I would
it
agree.
begins to open up, almost like a clockwork construction or even a pop-up book. Tables and chairs fold out and lock into place.
I dig it.
In various ways, and you now are looking at a trio of tavern tables. The last thing to slide into place are a familiar-looking bar, which brings in the rear.
Oh my god, the bar we met? The bar we met?
And a hanging sign that slides out, extending over, drops.
What was it called?
You see a sign
Not the
similar
Nestled
to the
Nook,
one you
is it?
remember long ago that read, The Nestled Nook.
I was right. The Nestled
Now, I
Nook.
should point out the colors of
I
this
am a
wooden
genius.
recreation
I know,
are
I
just a
probably should have
little
known that,
more
but come on,
vibrant,
that's pretty good,
a
right?
little more
I
colorful
knew
than
it.
you remember,
I
but
almost
it is
didn't say it because I thought I was
unmistakably
wrong.
a magical fold-out
But I'm
recreation
right.
of the
The
Nook.
Nestled Nook. And I
One
even
of Caleb's
have
globules now glow
even one better. I
intimately
have the
over each
Nestled
of the
Nook
3 tables.
koozie. That'll
You
fit
notice
a
3
Gatorade,
bottles
maybe.
of Lioness
Yes, it fits a
Vintage
Gatorade.
sitting
The
on the
Nestled
bar
Nook
alongside some
koozie
glasses,
is right
but
in front
also
of me.
you hear the turn of wheels as a little
There we
amber
go.
doxy pulls what looks like a
Nestled
small
Nook
sleigh
Gatorade
on
Critical Role
rollers
koozie.
out of a hole in the back of the closet along a track that is extended out from that hole to
I'm
the
sorry, I
bar,
got really
and the doxy,
excited.
like a little Santa, pulls a little
I was
sled
very
out,
proud of
and there
myself.
are 2
I got
crystal
sidetracked.
glasses on it full of a dark amber liquid, and there's a little folded note in front of the cocktails in Widowgast script that says, "Dark and stormy," a nod to our goth barbarian.
I love it. We're getting little flashbacks. We're very close, by the way. 13 likes away. 13
Cheers.
likes away from
Cheers.
jumping into the next episode, which will be, 45 minutes. Oh my god, I gotta loosen my belt. It's ripping my torso apart. I'm dying,
This is
everybody.
lovely.
Oh my god. I drank so much, my belt is ripping into my tummy. My tummy, everybody. Amy France. The Frances have arrived. I love how you said it, because I was going to say David too. But the Frances indicates there is more than one. I went to school. And David France is part of that. Hello to both of you. I hope everything's going well with the selling of your house and moving into new ones and owning 57 different dogs species.
Of where we've been.
That's not, the last part
some
was
of our
not true.
favorite hiding spots. And felt it was only appropriate to start at the Nestled Nook Inn.
Starting at the Nook, everybody. We're starting at the Nook.
So these are...
Should we have a shot
just
in
a
honor
little
of the
bit
Nestled
of,
Nook?
you know,
I feel like I'm selling
pre-gaming
or
cocktails,
advertising
so don't go
Gatorade.
too crazy.
The Gatorade is eaten by this thing.
I chug.
I've had these coasters in front of me forever, but not to talk badly, because I got them from Critical Role's website.
All on its own.
And, you know, they're great koozies. They barely fit a Gatorade. They really don't fit cans of beer. They will, but I feel like they don't fit right, so I don't often use them. But I have them in front of me all the time. And just shockingly, they do fit. They do fit to the Gatorades quite well.
I got something
I have Gatorade koozies.
today to use for this.
Believe me, I got
moment.
plenty of koozies. I got maybe upwards of 50 koozies.
Sounds like divination cream.
I don't need many more koozies, everybody.
It is.
Stop sending me all the
But
koozies. No one sent me
I
koozies.
think
I just have koozies.
it smells weird, and I think I
All right, we're taking a shot.
oh. I've been trying to keep
The return
my
to
distance
innocence,
from
everybody.
you.
That's
when
what we're
I
cheersing
found
to.
out that
The
he
return
was
to
listening
innocence.
and they were watching, but
This is to Jesse's birthday. Did we do that shot yet?
I
feel
had
like
a
I
lot of
skipped over the
people in my
Jesse's
head
birthday
and I
shot
don't
yet.
want to give them you.
You guys let me know what I
So-
should take this shot to, and then we'll even hit the rat eaters again if you want, because I don't
Are you
give
talking
a
about
shit.
Lucian?
Yeah, and I don't want them to
I
see
love it.
that
Right in the background, you hear that music in the background, right? That's wild arms to me.
I
hear wild arms in the back. That's what drew my attention. My attention.
That's
It didn't
not
draw
what
it.
that sounded
It don't
weird.
draw my attention.
I don't want them to know that I care about you. Because I don't know if they're going to
There was like some instruments going like down.
use that in some way.
It was. I can't do it, but I know it in my head, and it was Wild Arms, one of the greatest soundtracks of RPG history.
Fuck it, I guess, you know.
I really hope you don't. I mean, clearly.
It's Witcher 2 music. I knew it wasn't
You
Wild
shouldn't
Arms,
harbor
but
any
I
guilt
know Ray will hear what I'm hearing.
about
I knew
any
it
of
wasn't
our
actually Wild Arms,
previous
but it
encounters
reminded me so much of Wild
in
Arms.
which
One of
you
the greatest.
clearly weren't yourself.
Another one of Jesse. Oh, Wild Arms. I want to hear those with Ray. I'm pretty sure
It's
Wild
not
Arms
that
is
I'm
on
trying to
my
compare,
emulator, so it has to be on the
I
one
know
that
you've
you
been
have.
through a lot, but
I know for a fact because
hope
I
you know I
listen to
trust you.
Lunar. I listen to Lunar music and Wild Arms music. I never played the games. I just will put it on the
I don't feel
emulator
like I
just
have
to
any
hear
right to
the
say
theme
that what we're
song
going
and see
into
the.
is any different because
intro
I
screen.
don't know. I don't know.
Pay attention. Everyone said pay attention.
capabilities
Cheers
separate
to
from
Jesse
Oban or
Dobby
anybody
Reaction's
else.
birthday, and we're paying attention. Oban, I am watching. Oban. That's where we're starting.
But that wasn't you, and you shouldn't judge yourself as if it was.
I try not to. I think it's getting easier. But I still
Tealbird, you have a good night.
haunted every night with the look on your face when I almost killed you.
That I always forget about that because so
So
much
think
time
of-
went by. Yasha
The
did
look on your face when I
I remember when it's
bruised the
important,
fuck out of your eye.
but
punching the shit out
to
of
go
you.
all the way back to when when Ashley Johnson was barely even on the
Maybe
show.
get you to snap out of it.
I'm so used to her being here, her
They're not
her
pleasant
being here now.
memories, Yasha.
It's funny, we don't have a lot of pleasant memories, it seems.
I mean, of course we don't have pleasant memories. We just kill things.
Tried to make some.
Go around robbing people, killing people,
Here's to making some more tonight.
having false conventions on an island with deities.
Last time we were here, in the nestled nook, Lucian was still Molly.
Now we're gonna be sad.
God, I miss him so bad.
Bo did this for Yasha's sake.
I don't think I ever got the story
Yasha's sake.
of how the two of you
Bo
met.
did it for that. Yasha.
But-
Oh my, I'm not saying it ever again. Ever.
Let's say that
Yasha's
location number
sake.
2.
I just said it.
Okay.
Frumpkin!
There's a little note hanging under his
I love it.
chin, and says,
Frumpkin is
"Svat."
passing notes.
And
Time to number 2.
What? Oh, that's 2? Okay. So
the entire room goes dark again, and you
All
sit
right.
in darkness for a moment.
I love that Frumpkin
And
is our little guide through this
little
all with
amber doxies.
Caleb narration. Little dachshunds.
lead away from the tavern where you are. You surmise back towards the center of the room, and Frumpkin just strolls along, inviting you
If
behind
this
him.
date don't end in some
As you make your way
hardcore
behind the cat,
cuddling.
you start to hear the sound of
I don't know
little
what
rollers
because
again.
this date
and,
already is pretty awesome.
globules floating closer to the ceiling start to still dim but light up, and you see those tracks like aqueducts that run all around the walls that normally cats travel through. Have little doxies running all along them, and
We're
you
almost
see a
down. We're down
curtain
to
or drape being
10
pulled
likes
all
away.
around
10
the entire
frigging
room.
likes away, everybody.
Different pieces being
Shocking.
stretched out until you see
I think we
Black and blue
We're down to like
wildflowers
30 minutes.
painted
I think we're
on
almost
this
at the 30-minute
backdrop,
countdown.
surrounding you all around the room.
All around the room.
And the curtain undulates gently, giving the
We're 4 minutes
effect of
away
flowers
from
blowing
the 30-minute countdown.
in the wind. And as you reach the center of the
We
room,
need
and
likes
just
for the
a little
love
more
of
tinkle of the
God.
bell, you see a picnic blanket sitting in the center, and there is a
Picnic
little
blanket.
basket with a black and
Hardcore
blue checkered
cuddling.
cloth in it, and there are
That's what I call
tacos
it.
with
Hardcore.
fish and insects. Some
Pillow
of them are moving.
It's my favorite.
There is another basket with several more bottles of Lionette wine. And as you reach the picnic blanket and sit down,
Hence,
you
I already
see
read
a
that.
few doxies running in different directions
like
across the
it
room,
like, put it
and
up,
long
and I
green
got confused,
silks
and I
get
cried in my
pulled
heart.
across the entire floor, and those undulate as well. And as you sit there, it's art and pageantry, but it does create the effect of sitting in a field of wildflowers, and the globules of light are
flowers.
dim, and it feels like
I like it. I dig it. I joke, but I dig it.
the early part of evening.
Shit is scary. The fish tacos. Yes, yes, yes. The fish tacos.
This is so beautiful.
And
like
we still
living
got
in a
more. We got more coming. I feel like this is going to be the rest of the episode. 30 minutes left. The whole episode is going to... I wouldn't even be surprised if it goes
Tacos?
into the next one.
My favorite.
Fish tacos, everybody.
Yes.
Everybody,
All right,
have at it.
furl out the blanket, lay it down, crack up a bottle of wine.
Yes, I'm very excited to try.
This is a good year. My father. Oof,
That is
he
right.
had a
I
rough
did
time
forget that
this
we
year.
are
a lot of barrels
wine
wasted
family.
due to a giant flood that came into the vineyard. So only the ones that were on the topmost shelf. were
like
ones
the
that were
video,
able to
everybody. I
survive.
see
So
a ton
So
just
it's
jumped in.
very few. barrels of
Ryan,
this.
hey, what is up,
seems like a
Ryan? How are you, my
magical
friend?
creation. We'll see how it does.
I'm in.
I feel like I have not. Ryan,
Two
are you the
glasses?
Ryan I think you are? Because you're. If it is
So how
you,
did you
it looks like you
and
changed
I
your
meet?
icon thing. But if it's who
Well-
I think it is, I haven't seen you in a bit.
I-
How have you been, my friend?
Was
And if you're not that Ryan, then who the hell are you?
going through the
No, I'm just joking. But really, who are you? Because if you're not the
Wastes
Ryan
of
I
Jorhas.
think you are,
when I was
then you're one of other
not quite myself.
3 million
for
Ryans in the world.
weeks or maybe a month, however long it was. I don't know.
Clams. Yes, yes, yes. We're talking clams, everybody. Smoked carp. Is that fire? It's me from the NFL
Finally
stream
came
days. Yes,
through
I
my,
thought it was, Ryan. How are you, my friend? It has been a while.
He was the first.
That's literally who I
person
thought it
saw.
was. And I'm like, I'm not sure because it's been a while. But Ryan, you get a shot, my friend.
And
Everybody in here, say, I'm going to watch. I'm watching. I'm paying attention.
he was so
But say
beautiful.
what's up to Ryan, because Ryan was around back in the early days when I first started YouTube.
I had been in.
So we're pouring one out for Ryan. Ryan, as you can see, I still
There
drink.
was no color. There
Still
was
drinking
no
heartily.
Life, there was no
Paying attention, everybody. Eyes on. Cheers to Ryan, everybody.
anything out there in the wastes in Jorhas. And then when I saw him, he was a kindred spirit.
Kindred spirit. I dig
And
that. I like when people
He
use that
introduced me to everybody
phraseology.
in the circus, and they took me in, and him and
Music
I were
is great.
the best
Music is great right
friends,
now.
and I was weird, and he was weird.
Been
we all
been a
were
while. How
weird.
about yourself? I've been same, Ryan. Life
And he
happening.
just completely accepted
But
me for
me
who I
personally,
was,
I've
and
been pretty much the same as always.
He
YouTubing,
didn't ask any questions.
working, drinking, smoking, and murdering
He changed my
people.
life in a very big way.
That one I don't usually tell on live stream, but oops. I mean, I
but
probably
that's how we met.
should not say that, but I
He was
don't
the
really
first
kill
person
people,
I saw,
I
and
swear.
I don't know. However long I was.
Shane Barron's in the chat.
I
What is up,
obviously
Shane
not
Barron?
including Oban and
Shane, I must have shouted you out like 3 times
whatever
already.
happened with that.
And
during
I
the time.
realized later that you weren't the guy I shouted out. but I now see it as actually Shane Barron. So I'm just so happy to see what I think is your name that I make it up in my mind.
I hope you feel like we've been
That's because
your
you're an amazing
circus.
person, Shane Barron. My Patriots
in
aren't
my
as good as
best
they were back in the day, Ryan. They are not. Ryan, you were. I feel like I met you like 3 years before Brady even went to Tampa. It's been a while.
Not the same.
I feel like I've been doing YouTube at least 5 or 6 years.
It is.
I can't remember, to be honest with you, but it was related to football, and Ryan was there.
In what way?
Ryan, I easily know Ryan 5 years, so that's from
There's
YouTube, so it's got to be longer than
closeness
that.
we all have that I haven't experienced with a group of people like this before. I care about everyone so deeply. And
I feel like we have gotten way off the subject
feel
of this
that love
date.
back.
Like, Adam was right. Adam was right. This is therapy.
And
I thought we were getting just like some serious, like, oh, we're
I
going to
loved
start getting hot and heavy.
everyone in the circus.
And I'm not hating this,
so full
but I was
of life
expecting a
and,
totally
you know,
different conversation. AKA no conversation. I thought
But everyone
topless,
in our group is
topless pool
family.
party. That's what I was thinking.
That's-
Topless hot tub.
something I didn't ever quite have.
I'll never forget
Damn you, Jeffrey
seeing
Dahmer.
you for the first time
Yes. Damn that
at
man.
the circus and the crazy.
I still hear the Netflix
carried
show was pretty good. The one with Tate
did.
from American Horror Story, even though Tate was like
Why?
from
Why
the
did I
original
carry you?
season, which is already probably like
Because you were trying
106
to
years old, and
confiscate
rebooted
everyone's
57
weapons,
times.
and I didn't want you to take my staff.
That guy.
So I pretended
That was
that I
Jeffrey
was
Dahmer.
injured.
I never saw it. I
And
heard it was
Jester was
good.
like, "Oh yeah, she's got a hurt leg.
Oh,
got
so
a
I was
limp."
trying to help you in, and
It was
yeah,
super
that's
dumb.
right.
You saw through my bullshit real quick.
How
I
are the
didn't. I
Bears
thought you were
doing? Hey Jay, seen
You
the
did not.
ninjas? What's the ninjas?
There was no way. I mean, if
The
you want to like
ninjas.
make me feel good now, that's I'll take it.
And the Bears have not been good for a while. Last time the Bears were
I
anything
remember when I saw all of you. It was
easily 10 or 15 years ago. The last time the Bears ever
that day
even
changed everything.
ranked in
It's
anything.
interesting you talking about Molly being this burst of color in your monochromatic life, because part of the reason you stood out like a sore thumb is because you were this black and white and gray monochromatic
Have you seen
vision
the show
amongst
Severance? No, but I was talking about it 2 days ago.
this fairy tale.
It came up
of
on a list
color.
of top 20
You
shows
got a
of the
squeaky
last
wheel
10
in the
years,
distance.
which I was just talking about last 10 years.
And out of the darkness, that
Severance
one
was like
single
number
little
2 on
doxy
the
comes
list.
with one of
And
those little
my
sleds
brother
behind him.
references it all the time
And
and
there's
says
a
like,
little
Jay, you
stack
gotta watch
of,
this.
black moss
Ra-
cupcakes
Ray's-
on it.
raves
and he just
about
stops
it.
in
My
front of
brother,
Yasha
Ray.
and just looks up.
I've
There
not.
they
I know
are,
the premise,
yes.
but I've not seen it.
Black moss cupcakes.
Oh my
Black
god!
moss
this is just the
cupcakes.
greatest
I
hit.
remember
How
the
do
black
you
moss
know? All the
cupcakes.
greatest hits.
Squidgies.
Aren't they the best?
Oh, I just love them.
Oh, these
So
I mean-
buddies.
So many
I know you
buddies.
like dogs.
We have black
I
moss
just love 'em.
cupcakes.
I just
We
can't
have
get enough. I
fish
just-
tacos and
Caleb
wild
got a little bugged
flowers.
out about me turning the cats into dogs.
Really?
I know.
Well,
All the cats.
kinda make
she would
are
add
wiener
them to the
are
mix. I love cats.
dachshunds.
Dogs. I just
Like a
Is
cat
it
and dogs living
dachshunds?
together
Am I
in
saying that
harmony.
right?
yes. That's.
Traitors.
We should pitch that to him.
Traitors both.
I think so.
Traitors, both of you. Traitors, both of you. I highly recommend Severance. Yeah, Rye. I haven't watched it. If I wasn't,
to
it's one of
Black
those shows that I
Moss
know I'm
Cupcakes,
probably
I
going to
guess.
react to, so I haven't watched it because of that. So that's the only reason I haven't. If it was like something
how
I
are you
gave
doing?
up on reaction wise, I would have already probably
I know
binged
that's
the whole
kind of a
thing.
loaded question, but
But that Yellowstone, there's like a couple shows
I'm okay.
that I haven't yet gotten around to because I want to react and I haven't had the time. But Yellowstone and Severance are
Hearing the
easily
news
on the top of that
From
list.
Udala
I want to watch
yesterday
Yellowstone.
about
I just got Horizon, the Wyatt Earp movie,
How they're
the Kevin Costner movie, and I want to watch that. I
persecuting
heard it's
the-
beautiful, but not like great.
Cobalt Soul members that were responsible for my
Cheers Okay, folks,
being
save your
there?
questions for after the episode. Adam is saying, lock in, everybody.
I don't know. It gave me a resolve and
We're going to do a
sense
shot,
of purpose
but I'm paying attention.
and assurance
31. All right.
that I didn't know I was looking for. Felt like it kind of cleared away any final reservations I had with the reserve, and I mean, I'm
At
still
3:16, we're
my
doing a shot.
regular skeptic
8
self,
minutes,
but
everybody. Pour a shot. Yasha is laughing at us.
It was good
Do
to
you
hear
see
that
this?
not all of bureaucracy will stand for that type of bullshit.
The music is weird but awesome.
Hey,
It's fitting for what is happening, I should say.
I just want you to know, just before we
Jay says he
continue
watched
this,
SLC Punk. Yes, I did watch SLC
whatever this
Punk
night is,
for Patreon.
that I have no expectations.
First time, never saw it before in my
and
life. SLC Punk on Patreon, in full.
At the end
Unedited.
of all of this, if it just... You have the reassurance of knowing that I'm somebody that you can come and talk to if you need to, and that's
The music is great.
enough for me.
Do a
Thank
shot?
you for
Okay.
saying that.
I got some cider. I'll do another shot. I don't give a shit.
I feel the same way.
I'll kill 10 baby seals. I don't care. Well, I won't. I would never kill 10 baby seals.
But at the same
I
time,
don't want to. Don't make me do it. I love baby seals. Baby seals are my favorite.
things
adorable.
really changed for me
Bigger
when
seals
we
are
went
kind of
to
ugly.
Kamorda.
But baby seals are fucking cute.
And
I'm paying attention, everybody. We're pouring a
I
shot.
saw you with your family, and I got a glimpse into
Glimpse into the future. Watching.
how your world was when you were growing up, and I fell in love with you in Kamorda.
Look at Sam. Sam, like, immediately lit up.
I look at the dachshunds behind me.
That just came out so fast, and I didn't.
I read the
know that
subtitles
was gonna
as,
come out
oh my god, I
like that.
came so fast. That's what I just read. It was almost that. It was almost, I just came so fast.
I say that.
I was
I
thrown
don't.
off a
I
little
don't. Ooh. I don't have expectations either, but I really care about you, and I just
Since
I hope,
Kamorda?
if anything, that you know.
I don't
I'm
know. I mean, I guess there's been
so proud of the
flirtatious things
person
going
that
on
you've
for a really
become.
long time. But that was
Just
a
seeing where
really
you
long
started
time
and
ago.
where you are now, and you have
I
completely.
don't.
done
I
that
don't.
on your
Not
own.
that I wouldn't believe they'd hit it off. I just think Yasha had
And I just-
so much
I'm-
going on.
You blow me away.
All of it's unimportant though, because it is what it is, and they're there where they are now. So what does it matter?
Feelings mutual.
Take your tops off and go in the hot tub. I know it's happening. I'm not trying to be perverted or anything. I'm just saying I know
You
it's
could have
coming.
left at any time. You kept coming back to this group.
What are they doing up there? Laura and Travis are having like their
Why?
own little side thing going on up there.
You guys are the only family that I have.
All right. Then
And I
everybody,
think,
everybody in the hot tub, take your tops off. Everybody. It's family. We're family.
I
Vin
am
Diesel's going to join us.
So
It's going to be
scared.
glorious. Glorious.
When I was in Kamorda, that fear of losing this family, I almost sabotaged it.
They just went, Laura and Travis, I'm
Just so that I
watching them,
wouldn't
and they
have to
just
deal with
immediately
the
both
angst
like
and the anguish
straightforward at the
of
same
wondering
time.
if and
Go
when and
watch it.
how this family will
Simultaneous.
fall apart. Like ripping off a band-aid that was never there. Or I guess over a wound that was never there. Just try to rip it off for the pain and nothing else.
That's relatable.
I dig it. I mean, we've got the conversation back on track, going in the direction of things we want it to. Not that, I mean, I'm all about lore and backstories.
I think that's why I kept
We
showing
want
up.
to gear it in a
Also
way
trying to kill
where
everybody, so that doesn't really
we end
make
up in
any
a hot
sense.
tub right now.
But I don't want to lose anyone, because I don't know.
I
if
feel like
could survive
Caduceus
that
was the
kill.
least utilized in this entire episode so far. Yashin Bo, big deal.
I feel like
Sam
people
always
keep
talking.
asking me, like, what's your
Caleb,
purpose?
big deal.
No one, Lucian asked me that. And I'm
Jester
like,
had to
"What
talk
do
to
you
the
mean?"
whole Artigan thing. I mean, maybe Ford.
I feel like it's just
But I don't think I heard Taliesin talk like once in like an
to
hour.
protect,
Maybe like briefly, but like, you know what I
to
mean.
try to keep everybody
Actually
safe
have
and alive.
something beyond that. Nothing against him.
why
I mean,
I'm
a
my
lot's
favorite.
going on with other people.
Who, me?
Bo is trying her best. I dig it. I dig her. I am free from pizza hell. Ninja, are you like out? You going home? Are you coming home? Coming
kiss you
home.
so bad.
I want to kiss you so bad. I was
Okay.
about to ask
Who
you.
sings that?
I jump all
Is that
over.
Metallica? I'm pretty sure that's Metallica. Kissed her. I saw it, Adam. I saw it. I saw it. Jumped and kissed her. I saw it.
There it is.
I didn't even see your eyes.
Cupcakes are
I just
on
knew
the
that that was
side
going to
of
be a
the
moment,
wall.
and I want to make sure you knew that I knew that I was
a
supposed to
mess.
watch.
7 areas left untouched.
Yeah, I'm. No, floofs. Floofs, get away.
Floofs.
Okay,
We're
go,
calling them
go.
floofs.
Graham, no, Kit. Oh, where are the dogs? I forgot the dogs.
Everybody,
Get in your
we need
face.
9 more likes. 9 more likes. We've got like 15 minutes.
And roll over the place, you hear little
15
jingle and
minutes.
Look over, and Frumpkin's
9
there
more
staring at
likes.
you with a very
Finally
blank
kiss.
stare on his
Homeward
face.
bound. We're talking homeward. Oh,
back.
You're not
Ninja's
here.
going
I'm not
homeward
controlling
bound.
this. This
Yes,
is what's
Adam.
going.
Finally,
You
after
see another little placard
500
hanging under Frumpkin's face,
hours.
and it says
I mean,
dry, which you know very well by now from hanging out with
from what
Caleb,
we
is
just
the
found out,
Zamnian word for 3. But
for
then
a
the card
very
falls
good
away,
time,
and
they
it
have
says
been
the common word. Die.
Well, at least
And
Yasha.
all the globules of light.
All right, let me pay
blaze
attention to
as bright
Caleb.
as they can. And the
Caleb's talking
flowery
crazy.
curtain all around the room drops and spills down to the floor, and all of the 9 double doors in this entire room are open and filled with what look like amber, leather-clad,
What the-
humanoid figures with Doberman
Oh,
pincer
the amber,
heads.
the amber,
Yes,
the
Lord,
amber.
These are the ninjas
Oh
you
my
requested.
god. Oh, the ninjas, the ninjas. Yes,
I need you both
yes.
to roll initiative.
Clever was saying before, and I didn't even pick up on it until I just heard them say it because I thought it was related to something earlier.
It's so bad.
What did
Look at
Ninja
that
say?
roll.
Or
Oh, I get
Clever
advantage.
say?
It's a fucking
Clever.
10.
I'm pretty sure it was
I rolled
Clever.
2
Said
nines,
something about
which is
ninjas, and I'm like, what a
So,
random comment. But Jay is
16.
taking shots and
16
smoking and
already.
hasn't eaten and slept in
have
5 years, and he
Bo's
doesn't
up
know who any of
first,
you even
then
are.
the
Am I? Here it
Dobermans.
is. It says, has
You
Jay
got,
seen the
Bo,
ninjas?
what are you gonna do? All 9 of them are now
I thought
rushing
it
in
was
from all sides.
American
So I'm
Ninja
kind of like on top
Warrior.
of Yasha, right? Because we were in like the middle of this like.
Something. I'm trying to think of this
heated
ninja
makeout.
song
So
I
as
heard
I'm,
the
like,
other day, but I
kind
can't
of
think of
straddling
it.
her,
But
I'm
either
like,
way,
sorry, babe.
my fellow ninjas. That's what I thought it was a reference to
handle
Ninja
these ninjas.
Master. My God. Cheers. Who we have in the shop
without,
for?
like,
Did we decide
really
this yet?
moving much, I just
Anybody
kind of,
new?
like, cartwheel
If you're new,
off of her
like
into
and
a
subscribe and say
standing position,
what's
and
up.
I take out my
you
staff
son
and
of a
I do,
bitch.
like, a really extra flourish.
And I'll take the shot for
no
you.
real reason.
Right now we're 8 likes
And then
away.
I go after the ninjas.
We got less
Go
than
for it.
15
With
minutes.
myself.
Less
Go
than
for it.
15
You're
minutes.
attacking
Just
the-
like
8
but
likes
it's, like,
away.
Really, like Jedi.
Ninja
like,
is on his way home.
I'm
Everything
kinda-
is
yeah,
going
I'm like-
gloriously. I mean, we are running
Yes,
later than
but, yeah,
usual
putting
because of
on,
dad's surgery. But everything was a success. This is
Nonsensically.
celebration
Go on,
time.
episode 3 flourish,
Ninjas.
nonsensical.
Amy France.
None of this would hit.
Amy
for it.
France
But-
just
First
gave
one's
a
coming at you right now.
emoji. I don't know, but it
Oh my
looks
God.
beautiful.
Oh my
What is that
God.
emoji?
Scary.
Oh God.
Is that a car? It looks like a car
like shit
that is
for
blocked
me,
by
which
a
is funny.
dug-up road.
17.
That's what that
Someone
looks like to
still
me,
is.
Amy
All
France.
right.
I'm just throwing
Next
it out there.
one.
I could be 100% wrong because I am
natural
insane.
17 for a
It's
total
been
of
that long.
29.
Do I count
All right.
as
Go
new
ahead.
LOL?
We're at
Ryan, I just saw you for the first time.
Ryan says you.
To Ryan
You hit
again,
the first one
everybody.
comes out
Ryan,
red,
I
you
mean
hit.
to Ryan for the
It explodes
first
in a
time
spray of-
because I did
would be,
not see him before. Ryan gets the
black
shot.
and blue glittering
Hot tub,
illusory dust.
too hot,
Off
too
that
hot. I
side.
burn myself.
Second one.
I burn myself.
hair.
Cheers
and
to
glitter.
Ryan.
So I
Shannon
kind of
is
look
still
at
here.
Yasha.
Ray,
for a second.
Ray, are you still with us? The good Ray Masters. We need 8 more likes.
The
8
staff
more
goes through the
likes.
second one without even looking. That one just gets bisected. You watch as it. scatters into more glitter dust around you.
I take some of the glitter dust and I just like smear it across my face.
That's gonna be there for years.
You guys see how long this mason jar lasts me? It is amazing.
Herpes in the craft world.
I'm always using this from now on. You guys see, I normally have to get 2 mason jars and I concoct things. I just made 1 drink. And we've been on for an hour and a half. And it's still got about a quarter left. A quarter left, everybody.
Yeah, all the key points.
1/4.
In theory?
But yeah, best date ever. 126 episodes of a slow burn, just shy of a full year in game, and it finally paid off. Adam, I concur, and yet again, your words are masterful.
I'm going to take my staff, and I do like a spin, and I toss it in the air, and I go pop pop.
Pop, 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 Nostrovia. Nope, not here. Ray is gone, everybody. He just confirmed it with himself. He sometimes splits himself into 2 entities, and the one entity will lie to me, but he's actually lying to me by being there. So he is, in essence, actually telling the truth. And the other Ray doesn't know anything about it.
As you begin to stand up to join her, the other 5 come rushing in.
Oh no.
2 against you.
2 against you.
It's a 14 hit.
Oh, it misses.
Yeah, 14. Come on. A 14.
A 23.
We're literally having
Does it?
a battle in the middle of our hot
bludgeoning damage. Just one
embrace
leap,
prior.
A flying kick that hits you and like kind of like just pushes your head a little bit before it kicks off.
Yes, it barks. Yeah.
Yes, it barks. I mean, hey,
servants.
Yeah,
I
they
want
are
nothing else but that.
vaguely there. The other 3 rush towards you. One goes to try and grapple you from behind to hold you. Make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 19 plus 9.
28. That's
It's
pretty
like
damn
being
good,
held by a
everybody.
spell
28 in
warm
my
breeze.
book means
It's holding
winner.
on.
Charlie Sheen will tell
in
you the
your
same.
ear, but you're just like it's immaterial. The other 2 come towards you to just unload on you with a series of blows.
I'll catch up in a minute.
15.
Says clever. Sand
12.
Heg's hide is smooth and leaves a
Natural
tingle on the
one.
lips. What is that?
And the last one.
What is
will
Sand
be
Heg's
a
hide, Michael?
14.
Is that what you? Is that
They are
a
coming
liquor?
at
Is that
you,
one of
but
the
are
things you
just
got
too
the other
powerful
day?
As these hits just kind of
And
like ricochet
already
paper
they're
off of
using
you.
Babe
just, like,
and Baby
barking
and
growling.
pet
You
names.
feel
I love
awesome. You feel
these.
unstoppable. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay.
These what? These Sophic? Am I saying that right?
So if they're still,
I don't know that word. Adam,
they're
that word
grappling
is
around
new to
me?
me.
One grabbing you.
It
and
looks
there's
like
2,
Sapphic
the front
Sentinel
sides of you.
Sweetheart so
Okay,
much, and
so
your
what I'm gonna
your
do-
words are so
Not
great,
actually
and I ruin it because I'm
Holding
an
on to you.
illiterate bastard.
I am going to go into a rage. And in that rage, I'm gonna look over at.
Yeah, we got it. We got
at
the
Bo.
horns. We got the horns.
I'm gonna bamf out the wings.
Bamfing out the wings.
And then I'm
We're
gonna
looking
take,
all good and
my,
everything's
my
kosher
new
with me.
sword,
Saved the tasting
and
for
I'm
tonight.
just gonna
So glad
just
I got
start flying
2
around and then
as
just,
Grog
like,
intended.
swing.
Ah, okay.
Go for it. Since it
And
is not
it is
attuned to you.
Sapphic.
Yeah, you're just swinging a
Sapphic.
basic sword.
Okay.
Swinging a basic
Got it.
sword.
Got it. Got
Go
it.
ahead and roll for an attack.
So
Okay,
we
am I
got
adding anything?
You're adding
Sapphic
your strength
Sentinel
modifier to it.
Sweethearts.
Okay.
And your proficiency
Close enough.
modifier, because you are still proficient with a greatsword. So it would be
Oh, equals.
proficiency
I
Okay,
never
so
heard that
that would
before.
be- oh, wow,
Sapphic
okay,
equals
so-
lesbians. Adam, I had
26.
no idea.
That definitely hits.
You've taught me something new
So,
today,
as
and
you
I will
pull it, the
forever remember it.
outward, but there's scatter
next
out
time I'll know.
and like
Next
mix
time I'll
with the
know.
glitter that's still kind of in the air and drifting past. You take the sword and whoosh, and as you strike through, it like just passes through and it stands there. And just explodes into glitter.
Great.
As you
Meow
prepare for the
and
second strike, go
explodes
ahead and
into
roll.
glitter.
Okay.
We're 6 likes away, everybody. Do we get there?
Oh,
We're
wow.
under 10
Why am I
minutes.
rolling
Under
so
10
well right
minutes.
now?
6 likes to go.
Okay,
Do
so-
we accomplish greatness, or do I fall
30
asleep in this
total.
chair
The other one
and
sees the blade
pretend
coming and goes
that it is morning?
and jumps in the air.
I
to
don't
try and
care
get
either
towards your
way.
head, and
I'm
as you
going
do,
to
you
keep
keep the blade
drinking
upward.
until I pass out in this goddamn chair. So it can either be with
Into another
you
shower
or with
of black
this
blue dust
giant mason
sparkling in the
jar.
air. There is currently 2 left that are engaged with Beauregard.
Okay.
Bo,
I'm gonna go over
be hot
there.
about it. Yeah, Yasha's got to come in and
And-
like take them both out in one hit. Impress
I'm gonna fly over to
Bo.
her. I'm
Here
gonna
we go.
grab her, and pull her in.
We're having like
And-
sexy fight time right now. This is legitimately sexy fight time.
And then flick the other two.
Awesome.
them,
I'll
flick
give you a free action on that one. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna flick the other two.
So as they're just assailing, well, we'll say for the purposes of this, you're just giving into this. We'll say you're letting this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your turn.
Sentinel.
As you're holding her in there, they're both
Happening.
battering at you
Y'all
and having their impact as you. They
Y'all
both just
heard
detonate.
that meow? I think it says head that meow.
The
Unless I'm
passes
blind.
and you're left
Gotta
there
love this
standing, holding
day.
her as you pull back.
Oh, gotta love this play fighting. Yasha needed this so much. It's cute. I love it.
make a
Adam,
pretty good
I
team.
did. Adam didn't say the I love it part. I'm saying I love it to Adam. I love it.
Do we?
I just said it like in one
Do we have
quick
more
run on.
stops?
It's great. I dig it. You're right. Correct. Concur.
We'll,
The cat is there. There is a little placard. It says fear on it.
I look at it.
Good thing the subtitles are on because I thought he said fear.
3 adjacent closets are opened by more dachshunds. And a billowing cloud of steam spills out of the center door of these 3, bringing with it the scent of herbs and soap.
Oh,
These 3
here it
stages begin to
comes.
slide out and unfold
Here it
similarly
comes.
to the tavern across the hall from you. The center stage unfolds and reveals a fairly large, polished stone tub
It's a
filled
stone
with water that is
tub.
steaming hot. Just like this
Steaming
date.
hot.
A few benches
Just
surround
like
it,
this stage.
as well as an array of greenery displayed
So
in
after
planters about the water. There's
fighting
a sign hanging off
ninjas,
the lip
you
of the
take a
stage,
hot tub?
and
I
it
mean,
bears
hey,
the familiar words.
I'm not
"Steam's
one to
respite."
argue with
And it
this.
does in fact look like a stylized version of the bathhouse you visited in Zadash. The stages on
I'm
the
not
left
one to
and
argue.
right are a touch more elaborate, and you hear gears clanking and turning inside the folded contraptions. Extending.
It's not
up and,
Korean alcohol
broadening
dangerous,
out,
but
and
it's
you watch as
damn
2
close.
platforms begin to
What are we
erect
talking about here?
themselves before your eyes.
smooth going
Ladders
down,
fold
yet it
down,
feels
and
like
lengths
you
of
are
highly
breathing out
polished
fire
brass
and the lips.
metal begin to
That sounds like
extend out
151,
in
Mike.
segments
Like
until
the
you
way
see 2 slightly
the
varied
Matthew Lillard Critical Role
brass
whiskey.
water slides
Gotcha.
that lead to the stone
151.
pool of water before
I
you.
used to drink all the
One
time.
slide comes down in
The
a
only
curve
thing
to the
stronger
very edge of the
is
tub.
Everclear.
The other one is just a
And this
short little
shit
dip
would, like,
into space.
I'd
which leads
take
for
a drink
10-foot
and I
drop
feel like I breathed
into
out
the
like
water. They're a little
gasoline.
bit different. Finally,
I was just a
underneath
crazy son of a
each of these
bitch.
2 platforms, surrounded
Parrot samurais.
Parrot samurais. Everybody
surrounded
ready?
by more
We're
greenery that is
5 minutes
sliding
away.
into place
We need
as I
6
speak.
likes.
There are 2 large
5 minutes away.
apex predator
We need a like a minute. A like a
cats.
minute. We're gonna hit the radiators. I'm paying
Bear with me
attention,
here.
Clever. I see you.
A pair
Radiators
of
unite.
massive
Last 5 minutes.
amber
We're in.
lionesses
Last 5 minutes. Radiators unite right now.
sit proudly amongst fragrant eucalyptus leaves, and beside each of them, a straw mat rests. On one platform, there is also another easel from Caleb with a short note. Dear Beauregard, please forgive my deviating from your explicit instructions, but as a fan of rule breaking, I think you will likely permit the transgression. Besides,
I
what
love
better
it.
gift could I
I
offer the
love
lionette?
it.
Please enjoy your massage and soak. See you
How
tomorrow.
amazing.
CW.
CW.
What
That
happens
is
in here? Do we fight?
the network I grew
We
up
don't
with.
fight.
The WB. What is it? CW.
They
What is
rub.
CW? I know it's Caleb.
Yes.
But
Our backs.
what was the CW? What did the
For a massage.
CW
It's a
actually
massage.
stand for?
You got us a massage.
Child's Warners. Because I know it's
so
Warner
much.
Brothers was originally a
Me
WB.
too.
What did CW stand for?
Well,
Citizen
Tower's
of
ours.
Warner. Citizens of Warner.
Claim the rest of the night with me.
I don't know what the frick I'm saying. I've lost my
I
goddamn
strip
mind, everybody.
naked, Go up
Get
to
6
one
more
of the,
likes and I'll
the
keep
water slides.
drinking and getting worse by the
Go
minute.
down into the hot tub.
It's hot.
Huh?
Are we gonna? Is this gonna like restart
naked.
CBS and Warner? Ah, Michael, thank you.
Fly
I did
up
not
to the
know
top
that.
of the water slide.
That would explain because CBS gives me the most problems and Warner Brothers
Put 'em
does.
back in. I know. I can't
Those
take them
two give me the worst problems. I didn't know they were
They haven't
affiliated.
faded yet.
out. They haven't faded. Okay, good.
Time gets weird here
go
for the
and
time
beat
being.
them.
Why the fuck not?
Keep
And
focusing.
then
I see it, Adam.
I-
I'm watching. We got 5 minutes, everybody.
I'll,
We need 5
go
likes.
down the slide.
Let's make it happen,
sideways
Rob.
Like this.
Fucking go nuts. I'll fucking go nuts.
Flying through the air.
Yes.
And then I just cuddle up into her, wrap my arms around her, give her another big kiss.
This is
The
adorable.
whole room darkens as the few globules that are here dim.
It honestly
dim,
is
dim,
adorable.
dim,
I'm not
and
just
you
being
once again
ridiculous.
earn a little small
It is
intimate
adorable.
pocket of
They've
light
had
in
an
this
entire
giant
episode,
chamber,
well, a half an episode
and
of
then you
dating.
start to see illusory fireworks in the dark above you. And as you look at each other's faces in this hot tub, you see those lights reflected on each other's beautiful faces, reds and blues.
Oh, and he's even adding to the greatness that is this perfect date that you can never beat. You're never going to beat this date. I don't know how you're going to beat this date. So I hope you enjoyed it, ladies, because it's all downhill from here. And I love you both. God bless.
Just lay my head on her shoulder. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. I mean, I love it. It's great. Let's enjoy it right now, everybody, because Caleb just made everything so fantastical that how do we ever? We have to get another wizard of higher status and then have him murder Caleb over the dream that is
Bed
better.
is made.
I'm sorry, that's
whenever
horrible.
you're
How
ready.
dare I? Caleb's awesome, I swear. I promise.
Okay.
Look at them smiling.
All right. It's update night.
I saw it, Adam. I saw it, Adam. Best date ever. I know. I saw it.
Steam
fills the
They are the cutest thing
There's the
ever.
fireworks.
And now we go and fight, and one of them's gonna die, aren't they? One of them's gonna goddamn
And we'll go ahead and
die.
finish tonight's episode.
It's almost like one. I know this is not like that. This isn't like TV and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I just as we fall asleep.
like I don't. It's almost like too good to be
cord on
true
a
when people
tip.
actually unite and actually start forming a bond that is this nice and cute and adorable. Because then you go to war and one of them dies. That's what happens in the movies and
I will just throw
TV.
in
But this
one
is
last
like
little
different
detail,
because
there
this
was a
is
chance you were going to go to
like
your
our
rooms.
goal is to survive,
Eventually
and there
you will,
is
and
the
eventually
roll
you're
of the
gonna
dice that
fuck, but,
decides our fate, so to speak.
When you enter into
But
the sitting room,
it's still
not you, Yasha,
scary.
you
And yes, I
Borgard,
did
with
see we
your
have broken
passive
it. We're at
perception,
52
notice
likes
a
already.
very
Keep
slight
liking the
change
video.
to
If we
stained
hit
glass window above the
53,
fireplace.
I
There's
will
a picture
break every.
of
No,
the
I'm just
Mighty
joking.
Nine,
I'm not even going
their
to say it
backs
because
staring
then,
out at a
God
field,
forbid, some crazy person
in
jumps in
the
right now
Empire,
and puts
and the
53
only
likes
change is
and says
very
this
minimal,
lunatic said he would do
is
this.
the
I
Yasha
want it
and
now, or
those
I'm
hands
suing him
are
for all he's worth. I don't want to do it.
linked together.
Or should I right now? If we hit 53 likes, I'm going to smash this goddamn fucking bottle over my head, and I'm going to smoke this desk, and then I'm going to spit it out that window, and it's going to hit the
evening to
deer
take a
that's
moment to
outside. And the deer that's
appreciate the
outside is going to
reason you
join
fight.
my club.
And the things worth protecting,
Because
the
he
dangers ahead.
Is
To
actually
take a moment
of intelligence, and he can
of respite,
speak and have
well earned.
drinks with us,
a
and
connection,
we'll have a glorious
well
time.
needed.
Matt is saying goodnight, everybody, so
And
respect.
to take stock in what's important. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you all for joining
We'll
us.
see you next week. We love you very much.
We love you very much, Matt
Is it
Mercer.
Thursday yet?
Is it Thursday?
Good
Yeah,
night.
I don't know. Is it Matt? Is it Matt? Because it's gonna be Thursday in 5 minutes. No disrespect, Matt. But in 5. Well, what is this? What is this commercial? What is this all about?
In every sip of this.
I haven't had to watch a commercial in 50 years. What is this? What is this? What is this commercial shit? Don't you show me commercials? What's happening?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role. where
God,
Nerdy Ass Voice
this
actors sit
episode
around
is
and
even
play
shorter.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Everybody, what is happening?
Scattering to
Why, this-
finish
I-
up your
I was
shopping
saying
for the day
last
as
week had a
well.
short episode.
You set up for the night and left the tower to Yasha.
Left the
and
tower.
Beauregard
Where
to
I'm gonna
finally
pause
have
it. We're gonna
their
talk. We're gonna jump into the next
long-delayed
30.
date.
If you guys keep liking, if
And
we
we
hit
left off at the
75
end of that
minutes,
evening.
I'll do an hour.
So,
if we do
after
75
a night
minutes
of,
or
for some
75 minutes, I don't know what the
discomfort
frick I said.
in,
If we
a
had
not so
75
great
likes,
chamber,
I'll do an hour.
others probably a little more comfortable.
I'll do a full
The
goddamn
morning
hour.
comes to,
We'll
you all begin
dance
to
the
wake up
Hully
with
Gully
a variety
until
of
the
cricks in your
cows
neck
come home.
and aches in your back.
I'm about
But
to pause
nevertheless,
it.
the morning
Matt's
is
giving
yours.
us the recap.
So, Mighty Nine, what would you like to do?
There we go. 9:55 on the money. What a glorious time to start this amazing show. 9:55, everybody. And this episode is only 3 hours and 18 minutes total. We are already starting at this time, 9:55. We're already 10 minutes in. That means this episode is 3 hours and 8 minutes, not counting the break. Where's the break? Oh my God. The break is in 1 hour and 10 minutes. There's no Patreon hour. I just shook the world. Wait a second. All right, let's see what we got here. After the break, my God, we're going to kill half of this. All right, after the break, when's the break end? The break ends at 1:38, roughly. 1:38 to 3:18. So we got 1:38, 3:18, beep, 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 beep. 1 hour and 40 minutes. There's nothing to even shred off of. This is a short freaking episode. Hour and 40 minutes. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to use the whole back half. The Patreon hour is going to be short this week, guys, because we're going to go to 40 minutes right now. We're going to go to 40 minutes right now, and then after that, there is only the lonely. Only the lonely. I don't know what the hell they say. 120, 40, 40 minutes. Patreon hour is going to be 40 minutes. We're going to have no YouTube video, and we're going to have an hour and a half or an hour and 40 minutes next week. Dad just texts me, and he's like, looks like the ring's out in the living room. I don't know if someone's going to steal my rye bread. I think that's what he's worried about. Dad, I love you if you're watching. I don't think he is. But I think that's the only thing. He noticed, I don't know. I'm not even going to check him on it because honestly, I'm not really concerned about the safety of my dining room right now. I have cameras all over the house. There's like a dozen to 15 cameras all over my property because I like to be safe and secure. But the one in my dining room, I'm never really too worried about because unless someone's stealing a pie or Winnie the Pooh lives in my goddamn house. Does Winnie the Pooh live in my house? I don't know. Does he? If he does, I hope he's not the evil one. We're going to pack our bowl and we're going to start, everybody. Get your shit ready. I don't have time for this. I'm just joking. I love you all. You know I do. Ready? Pack your shit. Grinding it ready. Let's all grind together. Grinding together. Random cookout. What is Neil doing? And what I love about the art Neil following the date night is that it exploded with art of the date itself. Adam, I don't know if you asked a question, but I'm going to answer a question that wasn't asked if not. I found that very awesome. When I saw the art, I was actually looking forward to the episode because I'm like, oh shit, we're going to get that date finally. What it entails, I don't know. I honestly didn't even really think much of the tower until it started happening with Caleb explaining the whole thing. So even though I 100% remember that conversation, and as soon as it started happening, I'm like, oh yeah, this is how it's going to go down. In my head, I kind of forgot that Bo gave the list to Caleb. Caleb was going to narrate the whole thing and it was going to go down as it did. So, I mean, hey, for what it was, it took me by surprise. It was glorious. It is probably one of the greatest first dates you could ever go on. But I mean, where do you go from there? Where do we go from here? Still looking for that blue jean baby queen, everybody. Let's hit the radiators. I see Ray is, and Colvin is, and Ninja is. I don't know if I already said it, but I already got my thing going. Radiators unite. And then we're jumping into 30 minutes. We're going to go to the 40-minute mark. You see the clock is set. Set your clocks. It is episode 127. Everybody, hit it. We're going to probably do one more hit. But right now, this is for Ray, my brother Ray. 45. I'm sorry, Ray. I keep shouting out your age, but I know Ray doesn't care about shit like that. I don't either. Ray turns 45 in 3 days. So this is Ray's birthday live stream. Apparently it just turned into that. Ray, I didn't plan it. I'm not going to try to take credit, but we're going to smoke for it right now. delicious. I couldn't have think of anything I wanted more. I couldn't have think of anything I wanted more than that. Cause how could I have? How could I have? How? I don't even know what I'm saying. Happy birthday for when it comes, right? Ray, I don't know if you remember Ryan. Ryan used to be... Well, Ray's been here the whole time. Ray was probably already talking to you, and I'm just stupid. I'm just an idiot. Pouring another shot. That's what I am. That guy. I'm that guy at the party that's like, shots, everybody, and I drink this whole handle, and then I'm in the corner of the room, and I'm like, what happened to my life? No, I love my life. I'm just kidding. You know, I do. I'm having a good time, everybody. I'm just freaking out like a goddamn lunatic. Happy birthday to Ray. Is anybody new in the chat? Is anybody new out there? Anybody? We're going to take a shot. You know what we're going to do? We're going to start first. New in the chat, you say Jay. I am new in the chat. But for now, we're going to roll with this, and we're going to start, and we're going to have this shot while it plays. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I'm debating how long we wait before we go in for breakfast.
Debating how long we wait before
You
breakfast.
could just dispel
or how
everything
long
and
we
just
go in.
shoot them out
You
in
heard
whatever
your
state they're in right now.
I have thought of the very thing, but...
There we go. We're in.
They could be in the middle of stuff right now. That could be.
Ray, are you home right now? How's
Yeah,
everything?
how many
You
points of
sitting home?
exhaustion I will take?
Are you and Shannon
They're-
in the
they're
same
probably not
vicinity?
in the
Or are you at
breakfast
different
room, though, right?
locations?
Like, we could sneak into a room off the side and just start eating.
We could also just open the door and shout that we're coming
in, and the odds of them doing it in the dining hall.
And who is new
Is
in
there-
here?
1 in 9.
Is
I
there
don't
a
see anybody
sock on the
new.
door or something?
Is there a sock on the
No,
door?
they do know
Do you
that
guys
they're
know what that
coming
is?
in.
Is there a sock on the
Let's
door?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Beth. come
Oh
on, lead the
no.
way.
The 9 are going to
loud.
see the aftermath
Sure.
of Fluffer Nutter. Yeah, here it comes.
Hello?
We're asking questions, or at least knocking.
Hello?
Now, the two of you awaken the following morning, whatever state you wish, for however early you wish to
Goddamn
awaken.
vampires. You know what, Sean? I don't know if I had a shot for Sean
Someone
yet.
knocking?
But Sean, we didn't see you, I think, last week and the week before. I feel like there was like
seriously gonna
at
make
least
us
2
go
weeks we
answer
didn't
the
see you, and
fucking
you're
door,
back,
are
and
they?
Sean has been
Come
riding
in
with
and
us
just
for
fucking knock.
hours. So, Sean,
Should I just try
this
to
shot
yell?
is for
Yeah.
you, everybody. Sean,
No,
because
keep
Sean
my
is one of our
Come in.
newer members
Coming in.
that has been coming in quite consistently
You are so
throughout
far away from
the
us.
week. So,
No way.
I like to encourage newer people to keep coming in.
in, it's
So,
short.
Sean,
going
this
in.
one's to you, my friend.
All right.
To Sean,
Crossbow.
everybody.
Yeah. They can take at least
might be an errant ninja. You never know.
It's true. Yeah.
Send them a message, Caleb. Let them know to not be naked when we. I mean, they can be naked. If you want to stay naked, it's okay. But we're coming in.
We are moving from the first
If
floor
you want to
to
stay naked,
the
it's
second
fine.
floor.
Up!
Oh my God, we're literally
very
giving
wrong.
warnings. We're literally
Your
giving
cats look
warnings
different.
to them in case they're naked, roaming around
Something's
the tower.
horrifyingly wrong. They've been corrupted by magic.
Is that a hot tub? Can it stay like this all the time?
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Can it stay like this all the time? That'd be a little
The
weird.
slide and get on the slide.
Grumpy Yasha is so
the
precious. She
curly
doesn't
flippy
want
one
to get
or
out of
the
bed.
cannonball drop?
I mean, why would she? Right now, she's in heaven. Adam, I'm sure you agree. She's in heaven, and this poor woman has to be this barbaric
I'm sure the water's
brute,
clear. You can go.
raging all the time. She just
I mean,
wants to
life's
lay in
short,
bed
Sure.
with Bo. That's what she wants.
So
Can
people
she
just start
not have a
getting in the hot tub.
goddamn
There's
moment?
a water slide.
All right, yeah. Go
I agree.
for it. All
Adam,
right, water.
I'm trying to
morning,
speak
breakfast, water slide.
emotionally.
Go for it.
Water slide
Through you,
first so you don't
or
get
have
the
you
stomach.
speak through me because I agree with
That's
everything
right.
you're
Yeah.
saying, and I think I'm on point.
I'm not.
If
saying
I'm not,
going straight for
then
the
it was
cats,
me,
and
and
I
it wasn't
lay down
Adam
on one of
at
the
all.
mats and
I
let
apologize.
massive lion feet go into my back. Take out all.
She's
just
also
30 years of
not
tension.
a morning person. I could understand that as well.
And then breakfast.
Okay.
I am not an anytime person. No,
What's
I love
on the
everybody.
docket for the day?
I just always like to have
check
the
in,
ability
really.
to control the
Check in?
situation. I don't
What
have
does
to
that mean?
control
With
other
who?
people.
Oh yes, with Astrid.
I just always have to drive.
Right, we
I
are
always
going
need my
to,
car.
after we eat,
I always have to be in
we'll
control.
leave here, and it's fairly early, but
And
hopefully
Caleb
you
is
can reach
allowed.
out
He's the
and,
only one. Caleb is the only one allowed to tell me what to do.
hit her up.
I'll hit her up as she freaks out like a loon.
I guess we should go. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
let's go.
it's at the point. I mean, we
I know
had.
these awesome
I
matching
was
robes.
thinking, how long is this gonna go into the next
I mean,
episode?
This is the greatest.
I wouldn't mind if it kept going.
Even as a
Not gonna
girl.
lie, wouldn't mind if it kept going. But
OTD!
oh my God, he did the Jawa. I know what that is.
Good morning.
If you ever played, who here played
Hello.
the
Making use
Super
of the hot tub.
Star Wars
it's here.
for
Isn't
Super
it
Nintendo?
a great idea?
I think
We
it was
should
called
honestly
Super
stay
Star
like
Wars.
this forever.
Wasn't that it?
I
Ray,
think
if you're
this
still
is
here,
something that
Super
probably
Nintendo
should
had a
stay here
great
Hot tub and
Stay
water.
close.
trilogy of games. They had
Well, it technically
New
can be
Hope,
inside that
Empire,
closet, or
Return
that
of the
closet,
Jedi,
or that
and they were
closet,
super
and
versions,
come out when you need
super
it.
Star Wars,
Just
Super
say, "I
Empire
want a
Strikes
hot
Back.
tub," and then you open
I
the
thought they
doors
were
and then it comes
really
out.
good looking games for the
morning, you're
time,
arrested.
and they incorporated all the nostalgia and the characters.
yeah.
And if you shot a Jawa in those games, it would go
Say yes like a normal
Houdini,
person.
and me and Ray would just go around shooting Jawas.
We just,
We
straight
probably
up all
massacred thousands of
we got some
Jawas in our lifetime. Me and Ray, we are
Thank you.
murderers of Jawas. Me and Ray.
Thank you.
Ray, I'm sorry I
A lot of
outed you.
chaos going on.
Come here
Convenience,
if you
so
need to hide, Ray. Come here if you need to
some
hide.
cities are
I'll protect you
Nice.
with my
You need to
lightsaber
hydrate? Here's some orange
that
juice.
murdered 500 Jawas.
You, Sprig, come here. I want you to go up and get
About to
waffles
have
and pancakes
to
going
dip.
and a lot of bacon.
Fuck Annie
From this
is
line,
about to
please.
be here. Wish it was how it
This runs
sounded.
off.
Fuck Annie is about to be here.
Let's
I
get
don't
a
know
bite
what
to
that
eat and then we
means.
will.
I don't know what it means, but
tear
Ray's
shit
getting a
down.
good laugh of what I just said before. So, Ninja,
Breakfast
I
is
love you.
served
Jay's
rather quickly and
actually
with gusto.
grooming me.
Delightful meal.
Ninja, how old are
but
you?
do
I always
eat
forget.
quickly because you sense the spell
Ninja,
duration
I know
is
Ninja is
coming
like
to a close.
78 years old.
This time, let's
in
just sit here at the table
intelligence.
and let it all go.
And he is
okay.
actually 4 years
exciting.
old physically.
Have you
He
done
is
this
just
before?
brilliant,
Oh, okay.
wise
Actually,
infant.
no. Sorry.
This
Is that
could be-
even an
24 hours.
infant?
24 hours. I was
All
thinking
true.
of the.
Damn, Ray
I was
agrees.
thinking of the.
Racist
The dome, my bad.
Jawas
Never mind.
can
You're fine.
F
You're gonna
things.
take a relaxing morning in. Forget I said anything.
You can't trust a farter.
I dispelled the tower while everybody's in
Anyway, I gotta go. Glad you loved the date night, Adam. I'm glad you
Welcome
loved that I
blasting
loved
out
the
onto
date
the
night, and
harsh
we
wooden
love you,
floor
Adam.
of
You
a
have a glorious night, my
subpar
friend.
inn.
We'll be here another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll say
Wet
goodnight.
from the
But
hot tub, or does
you
the
do you, my
wetness go
friend.
away?
We'll be here as always.
The water's still there.
Okay. So
It's like the food you
Yeah,
eat
Ray
is still in your
remembers. Ray
stomach.
remembers.
Okay.
Hootity.
Magic's weird.
Hootity.
Yeah.
Hootity. And you
I like
blast them like, oh, they would just like get shot like a
There's hot
rocket
tubs
in the
at my-
chest
at-
and like blast
at
through
my
the
home,
screen
too,
and like
so-
just disappear.
I mean,
that
kinda.
game was
It's a hot
good.
spring.
The only game I can remember
At your
being
home?
more played
Yeah.
Star
Yes.
Wars related
That's
back in my day
Very serious.
was
Hot
when
water and
Nintendo
cold water.
64
And then the big
came
one,
out.
that's both. It's-
There
yeah,
was a
got
game that had like a Hoth
Although I
level.
wouldn't recommend
Ray will
going in that
know.
one.
Was
They
it
smell a little-
Empire?
Sometimes they smell a little.
I feel like
fishy.
Empire
They
was in
do,
the title.
yeah.
It was Nintendo 64, and you would
Not all of them,
grapple
but a couple of them.
AT-ATs, AT-ATs.
So, speaking of
And
your home, are we heading that way?
It
or
was
do you
glorious.
Think it's okay?
Empire,
I think we're
something.
heading that way.
Shadows of the Empire, maybe.
All right. Well,
I don't
let's,
see the comments yet, but
stop
Shadows of
beating
the
around
Empire
the bush. Could you
might have been the name of
watch
it.
out?
Glorious. For the time,
send a
glorious.
message to
One of the best Star
Astrid.
Wars games ever, in my opinion. But the the Super Star Wars games
Have
for
you
SNES,
procured the
glorious,
items?
glorious. Me, I am
If
43,
so, meet us.
but I look in my late 20s, early 30s. Rogue Squadron, Ninja. Ninja.
Hold on.
I think when I shave my beard, I also look
By the
like I'm
school.
in my late 20s, early 30s.
That's not specific.
And you guys see it. I have like a baby face, but I love having a beard. I tried it. I was like, yeah, I'm too used to the beard, and I do like having the beard,
Anyway,
so it kind of
don't
works out.
fuck us over.
Don't fuck us over, everybody. I am watching. We are sending right now to our good friend.
Love it.
We are down.
Austin responds.
Oh, we still got a good 20 minutes. What am I talking about? I thought we had 15 minutes left. We have like 20
I will
minutes
meet you there. A conversation is definitely required. That's it.
That's
She'll meet us there,
That's all
and a
you get.
conversation is definitely required. Does that mean she has them or she doesn't? What do you think?
That sounds like column C. Neither of those things.
What if she's like, I will give them to you if you do this thing for me?
Or I only could get so many.
I would say
per
yes. Even
or
if she
something.
said that, I would say yes.
Well, I'm in love with you, but don't
Do
wanna
this for me,
say
I'd be like, okay,
'cause-
sounds like a plan. I'll do it. Whatever you
let's
want me to
go find
do.
out. Did-
Because
did you definitely put a
otherwise,
time
we
in
won't
your
accomplish
message
what
to
we
her?
need to be
Well, we
doing.
have to go there now.
And wait all day until she
Shadows
shows up.
of the Empire?
Yeah,
That's what I
she's
think it
gonna head
was.
over
I think
there.
it was Shadows of the Empire. That was, in my
So I think
opinion,
you head
for
over
the
to-
time,
Head over to the academy.
a very good Star Wars.
There is an outdoor
Game.
bench by the dormitory.
I feel like Palpatine was on the cover or something like that.
I'm going to,
And it came out for Nintendo
gamble
64,
and
like
think that you'll
one of
check
the
that.
like. I
I'm
feel like it
going
was almost
to
like a launch game.
Disguise self.
Like it, because me and Ray got that launch day. We pre-ordered it. We were very into
As?
gaming, especially
No,
in
okay,
Nintendo,
yeah, you're
especially
perfect.
Nintendo products. We would get everything. We'd pre-order it. We would like
All right.
do everything in our power to
All right.
work
Those you can
and
disguise.
pay for
I
it.
assume do so then. Similar
And
forms.
Actually,
I
I will
remember
cast,
Shadows of the Empire coming out
what is
very
it?
early on
Scene.
in the launching
And,
of the N64.
everyone except for Jester is now wearing very serious brown robes, wizardly robes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wizard.
Jester.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
The cloud cover is a little broken this morning. Little bits of blue
Light-
peek through.
Light
a welcome warmth
addition to the
Rexington atmosphere.
ensemble.
As you approach the academy grounds.
Rogue
and
Squadron.
follow
I saw
Taylor
Neil
over to
wrote
the
that
bench
before. I
he
remember,
specified.
Ray, was Rogue
This early
Squadron
in
the
morning,
computer games we
not too
had?
bustling.
We
Looks
definitely
like
had
everyone
computer
who's
games
here
that
is
were
either currently in study.
like
or
I remember
elsewhere.
TIE Fighter.
But you
I don't
wait
know if we
for
ever had
about
Rogue Squadron. I might never have played
30,
it. Neil.
40
I
minutes or
definitely
so
remember
before you can
X-Wing,
see acid
TIE
begin
Fighter,
to approach.
and something else. But I don't think it was Rogue Squadron. It might have
Similar
been. But I definitely
overcoat
remember
and
playing
hood,
TIE Fighter
but
and X-Wing.
Outfit beneath is
And it was
different.
computer.
New day.
And I was like, I mean, that was really
Hello.
cool as far as like a space
Approaches and
battle
sits on the bench next
simulation.
to you.
But as far as like an actual like gameplay,
Mm-hmm.
getting into like the
So
movies
I
and
have
relating to people and stuff,
Done
I
my
thought
research for the night.
the NES
I have
or the
uncovered where the bulk
SNES
of
and
the Vostok collection
Nintendo
of
64
unused
were
Velas
quite
are.
glorious. Since then, I'm sure. I mean, people told me Knights of
They
the
are,
Republic.
however,
I haven't ever looked
currently
at it or
kept in a
played
small
it, so I
vault
don't know.
Under the
But many
northwest
people tell me
tower on
that.
the grounds of the Vergessen Sanatorium.
Sorry, Astrid, what was the name of that place?
The Vergessen.
It's where he was
Knights.
kept.
Yeah.
Is that
I know
right?
I've
Knights
been
of
there
the Old
once. You
Republic?
guys
I
went
think that's
there
what it
once.
was.
Sam could hear
Nerd
Yeah.
overload.
Did you say it was the what corner?
Was that
It was
N64? I'm pretty
within
sure.
a small vault
Shadows
under
of the
the
Empire
northwest
was N64.
tower on the grounds.
I remember it being a cartridge.
Vault.
So that would it was.
Northwest Tower.
I'm pretty sure that was.
I like how we all write
Yeah,
it down.
'cause GameCube
but
is
yeah,
the-
I'm not.
make
Yeah.
sure.
I'm drawing.
I was gonna say, am I thinking of GameCube? But no, GameCube had
as she
discs.
says this, you see she
So
leaves
yeah,
a
it was
casual,
definitely Shadows of the Empire was a
casually leaves on the
cartridge.
bench next to her this small wooden
So it
case.
definitely had to be
Puts her
N64.
arm over it for the time being.
Will you ever do NFL streams again, Ryan? I was honestly
unfortunately lack
gonna
the
do it
knowledge
last
of
year,
teleportation rune that is
and then I
anchored
feel
there.
like every time I tried, the Saints weren't televised, and I couldn't get a decent stream. But I will try. I
also
definitely
lack the
will
means of
try
breaking
because
into
I
the
would
votes.
love to.
My
So look out for
presence
it. It will all depend
there,
on
unattended by Trent would probably
how
raise
good the Saints
suspicion.
do and if they're
Otherwise,
televised.
I would
but I'm not
Go
100% sure.
you
They
have
they
any
have
idea where the old
a
man is
decent
today?
shot this year in all realist
today.
or all realism.
I saw
Did I
him
say?
this
I don't
morning.
even know what I just
Who knows
said.
how long
But I think
he's
they have a
to
good
remain.
chance. So that will factor into whether or not
do not
they're
keep his
easier
day-to-day.
to attain.
Do I believe her?
Dark Forces. I do recall that name too. Actually, I do think we had that. There's a good chance I had that and played it.
15.
15.
If
She's
it was
similar
older,
level,
if it's older,
which
it
you can
sounds
tell.
familiar. Dark Forces
She's not
does
talking
sound
directly
familiar.
to you. She's still kind of facing away and occasionally.
But
making eye
I
contact,
feel like there was
keeping
another
it
one I played, but I was never
casual
really
side
into the simulations
conversation
of the
out
ships
sight
and
of anyone
stuff.
who might be peering unexpectedly.
I was more into the
What about Wolf? Is he in town?
reliving
He
the
is
story
currently out on
through
mission.
game, and like I like the
But I believe he's
challenge of
expected
getting
to
through the
return
levels,
in the
stuff like
next
that.
couple of days.
I want it to be a challenge. I play it because of that. I don't play it just to like
Okay.
run through it for satisfaction.
Much appreciated.
I like a challenge, and I feel like they were
Can I just do a scan of the
like
courtyard? see if
decently
anyone
challenging,
questions?
Yeah,
not
make a
overly
perception check.
challenging, but not like ridiculously easy either. I thought they were very. They did a
13.
good job of mapping
Looks
out the
fairly
entire
similar.
storyline with a
A
challenging
couple of near
experience.
do wells and brown roads.
And
but you
had the
recognize them.
music and everything. I thought they were
Is there any
glorious.
cost for this information?
You ever think about just doing a
No
stream,
cost.
just chatting in general, meeting
Consider
of
it,
all interests? Right, 100%. I would love to. And
maybe
and,
this
and
stuff, an
honestly,
apology.
Dad, now if Dad is better, it will give me the ability to do so. Because Dad is an entire job in himself. But
As I said,
the surgery went good today, everybody. Everybody knows
This
it.
is
And
appreciated.
honestly, I would love nothing more than to do more YouTube related stuff to build the
If,
channel. So
we can.
that
pull
is
it out of
very
the fire,
possible.
It will stand to be of good use for
I concur, Ray.
all of this.
Leonardo DiCaprio told me to tell you that. He told me to tell you that, Ray.
I would recommend. The sun is out.
Kate said she would tune in. I would think a lot of you would probably
More
tune
often
in
than
just
not,
because
is
we
when
all like to
Trent, when he's
be silly
to
and
attend the
drink
sanatorium,
and smoke and
would
chill
be
and
when.
just talk
I watch
gibberish.
a couple of teenagers
Tomfoolery. We're going to have one more
strolling
shot.
by the school grounds.
But
and
I'm not
watch
going to
them
take
and
it yet.
say,
This is the 10-minute shot because then I'm going to black out
What
and the
will you
whole
be
world is
occupying
going to
yourself
collapse
with
in on
for the coming
David
week or
the
so?
Gnome. Because look a world. Blah, blah, blah. I was going to make a
Road
joke and I
returns.
can't even speak. So I
We have to
quit.
check
I
in
just quit.
and see what the next
Right? All I say is David the
necessary
Gnome.
thing is.
That's all I'm going to
for us to
say.
do.
Because
And if
my
there is
joke
one,
failed
then
and I couldn't get it out because I drank too many goddamn shots.
Whatever
And
I
now
wish to
David
use
the Gnome
to
is going to
entertain
pay
myself.
for that shit. He was going to be brought back through
And
my
I
joke.
hope to report back to you at the end of the day with some good news.
I hope so too. These are not easy to procure.
It is not easy to
And
procure.
for the number that you need,
Anybody new in the chat? Anybody
this is
new?
your best bet of what I could
The
find.
shot will be yours if you need a shout
Just
out.
be careful.
Either
Do
way,
not raise a fuss.
I'm going to wait a minute.
Best in and out
We're
quickly.
going to have it at 29. We're going to have it at 30. We'll have it at the 30-minute mark,
she
4
taps
minutes.
the little box and says, I think the rest will be self-explanatory. And she sits up. begins to make her way,
Schnitzvite.
taking a few steps before stopping
I
to look over her
honestly
shoulder
didn't
and-
know what that was till I knew what it was. Look around you.
And just
There
continues
are
walking.
many things to see that some would say could never be.
Does the box immediately? I'm
That's
sure it
all I'm
doesn't, but
saying
does it
for
appear
you. Because these
dangerous
things
in
I
any way?
know. I'm not going to sing anymore. I'm just joking.
15.
David the Gnome is one of
It
the
appears
greatest
to
things
be
that
a wooden
ever
box roughly about that big, about
graced
2 inches
the
tall.
eyes of 90s
It has a little
children.
metal latch on one side.
And if it was 80s,
It
then
does not
so
look
be it.
particularly
Them too.
detailed or crafted with an insidious
I
thought.
haven't played KOTOR in a
Look around
lifetime.
and see if there's anybody.
And Ninja Smoke. And
Close,
Ninja,
is
have you been
nothing.
home the whole time? Where'd you go off to?
If there isn't,
We're smoking again with Ninja.
I will
We're
cast detect
going to
magic
have a
on it.
shot in 3 minutes. 10-minute
magical.
countdown in 3 minutes. We're hitting the radiators. Everybody unite. I want all of us uniting
Campaign 3.
in unison at the radiators
There
right
is a-
now. And then a shot. and then
a
10
handful of
minutes.
pieces of paper
And then
that
we'll
will still
talk.
folded.
And then
You're
we'll have a
uncertain what's
party.
on them. You
And
just
then
see them
we'll
resting inside
burn
the box.
down this entire... No, we won't. That's crazy talk.
Okay.
Radiators.
I will just pick them up and pocket them for the moment.
Okay.
And stand and just not look at anybody, but and begin walking out of the campus.
Okay.
What do you do with the box? Just leave that?
What do you do with the box?
Okay.
What's in the box? What's in the box, everybody?
Everything.
Caleb's leaving.
Oh, we got
I guess
Star
we should
Wars
go.
music. Star Wars music.
Reasonable distance.
I got home at the last
Split off
radiator
and
check.
swing wide.
LOL. That's what I thought. I was like, I know ninjas. Ninja, what are you doing though? You just hanging? Just hanging? You dancing around your room?
Rejoin.
In your boxers? You just chilling? You're just like, I love that I'm not at Pizza Land. That's what I would be doing. That's what I would be doing. After this, I'm going to do just that.
Booze
I'm gonna
and living nude.
Just always
kick on the
party.
AC.
It's like
Go
young
dance in my
Barbra
room.
Streisand on mushrooms, just
Like I
wandering
just
to Rex
won
and
the
Trim.
goddamn
Constant Manelli.
Manelli.
Unfortunately, I have an early morning, so I'm gonna have to say goodnight, Kate Shorts. You have a
Where do you
glorious
reconvene?
night, Kate. It was great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
I will just slow, like a couple blocks away.
Okay.
We
catch
have
up.
10 more minutes,
Alright.
everybody.
You all eventually gather up and
So-
find Caleb a little bit tucked away from the main thoroughfare.
I had to open a new
So
Gatorade
she did not
because we ran out
have
of
them,
other drink.
but she has a
So,
place for us to
what
go.
do we have in the shop for everybody?
Some
Anybody
paper-
new
papers.
jumping in?
I'll pull them back out.
10-minute
and
shot.
unfold them and see
I'm
what
literally just
looking
at this
now
point
that we're away.
trying to
There
sedate
are
myself
three pieces
so
of
I
paper,
can go to
different
sleep,
material,
wake up in the morning, and pick up Dad, and
with
everything will be
hand-drawn
glorious. And I will
floor plans.
finally get to bake a pie. No, I don't want
One
to
of
bake
which
a fucking
you
pie.
see
I'm good. Everything's fine.
resembles
Cheers
kind of the
to
Map cake.
somebody
a
who wants a
base
shot.
floor of
Just
some
getting
kind.
baked, watching
and you've
this. Oh, watching this plus another reactor, watching
Make an
Calamity,
intelligence check.
and after I will be watching. Oh, Downfall. We keep hearing Downfall.
Just 9
We
plus
keep
my
hearing about
modifier, right?
Downfall.
14.
I would love to as well.
She said Northwest Tower. You recall, though you didn't spend a
They
lot
are
of time
true,
on
and
the
I will
surface of the
tell
sanatorium
you
as
so.
you
Ray was. I was
fled
like,
rather
I read
quickly.
that for a second. I was like, what is that?
You do have
I was
sort
like,
of
oh, that is fucking David the Gnome.
airtight memory, though.
That's who that
and
fucking
you
is.
piece together the
It's like
tower in
fucking
question
God.
and the floor plan
I don't know if you
appears
guys
to
heard
be
David
probably
the
one and
Gnome,
the
but
same.
that dude rocks like a motherfucker.
You also can see there are a number.
He's on
there's
everyone's lawns,
two
and he
entrances and
just keeps
what you
living
gather
on
to be a descending
through the
staircase
tales
in the central chamber.
of
So that's
David the
ground
Gnome.
level.
Correct.
Door on
Cheers
the tower.
to
door
David
on
the Gnome,
the,
everybody. This
wall
is
at
for
the
David
front.
because he's a fucking baller.
Okay.
You also see what looks to be a subterranean
David,
basement level,
that is for you, motherfucker.
and there are little red glyphs drawn on the ground, and there is a little note left that Astrid has handed.
Good night, Kate. Good night,
In
Kate.
very, very quick.
Good night,
kind of
Ned.
shorthand.
Good night, Ned. Ray, what's that
"In my
from? Ray
times,
knows that.
Accompanied by Trent.
I'm not even going to give
there are
anything else
rewards that
because
he would
you better pay attention. Not
temporarily
you guys,
observe
Ray.
in passing through.
I was almost
I
going to do it
mocked the
again,
ones
but
I
I'm
could
not going to
recall.
give it in. You guys call out what movie that's from.
The ones.
As I
Okay.
slowly drift into
Right, when they
drunken
did
La La
Dispel
Land because I had 57
Caleb,
shots
when you
and 500
studied
hits
in school
in 10
together,
minutes. I'm pretty
Did you
sure
guys take
that's
like a
accurate.
drafting class?
Count.
Because like this is phenomenal work. Like she must have sat up all night with like rulers.
David says
and-
he's not
not
a
all.
gnome. Oh my
Amazing.
God, David, not you.
Why the
Not you, but you know who I'm talking about. I know David does. David, you gotta
Not for any
know
reason.
who
Just
David the Gnome
fun.
is.
That
I feel like
have chemicals.
I feel
Perhaps
like
we should
you.
test the parchment itself.
I don't know.
Clue.
Hold over.
I feel like you. I don't know. You.
Invisible ink.
Yeah, yeah,
It was a Nickelodeon. I mean,
Most of
I'm
my
assuming.
chemicals
I
were
know
in
that.
the
I
bag
know you're
still,
joking.
I have a few
But I'm
left
just
over.
honestly trying to determine whether or not you were the age in which you might know
By
David
the
the
way,
Gnome. It was
everyone-
Nickelodeon.
Everyone but Jester
Three
looks at
amigos. Ray
himself
got
again
it.
because I'm
Ray
over and I
immediately knew.
dispelled.
I said, "Good night, Ned."
When I cast
Good night,
Detect
Ned.
There you go.
I didn't see anybody else say anything, but yeah, I knew right away.
know
I'm
if
like,
my
Ray will
chemistry
know.
kit
We know
anymore.
the movies that we know.
Something I
You wouldn't have it on you.
Me and Ray
You've
are
been back in the holdings,
geniuses
so you have to pick up a new
of
one,
like
hopefully.
probably
Hold it up to the
50s,
sun a
80s
little
movies.
Okay,
There's
make a
probably
perception
like
check or investigation
if
for this.
if I really thought about it, somewhere in the
investigation,
area of 50
and you're looking
different
for
80s movies, me and Ray could
Hidden
probably quote
messages,
up and down, left and right,
secret
because
glyphs.
as poor
There's some
children growing
watermark
up,
that we might have missed
homeless
the first
in the
Fair enough,
streets,
Fair enough.
and fending for ourselves, all
peered
we had
deeply
was a
into
VCR
this paper.
and a giant television that
And
raised us.
confidently,
And
you
on this
discover
television played 50
that it is
movies
just paper.
constantly.
Scrawled
The same
upon.
50
But she does
movies.
have great
Luckily, they were things like Ghostbusters and Indiana
thanks to
Jones
Dungeon
and
Scroll, which
Back to the
shout out
Future.
to them, a great website that I've recently.
But if they weren't,
discovered that make shit
we
like
would
this
have.
super easy
God
to join
knows
if I
how
had,
we would have
so
grown up.
that's why it looks really good.
But luckily, we had a
and then the final
50
smaller pieces.
movie roster of greatness.
What's
and
that?
it
Where's that? Is that on the top
raised
of the
me into
tower?
the
What is that?
glorious man you see
Oh,
before
the
you
X
right
marks the
now.
spot.
That is like a secret
That
you can
is
only access.
slurring
through a glyph, is that
probably
what I'm
and
seeing?
spitting shit all over the
Look
place,
there.
but at least.
We see places that
I
are
remember the
clearly
Nestle
guarded,
Nook.
but
I remember
those are the
Nestle
only ones
Nook,
that have been
everybody.
marked. She's
Let's not
indicating
ever
that,
forget that.
there are potentially more.
It's a magic moment.
So,
This
So where can we
magic
see the
moment.
bottom level?
When you
and
hear
the
that
top?
song, what movie do you think of?
You know what I mean.
This magic moment.
Caleb.
What song do you think of, everybody? There's probably many.
smooth
There's
hands.
probably many. I want to see. I know where my
Where
mind
would we
immediately
break
went.
into?
I know where my mind went, but I'm curious where
well,
everybody
the
else's
sanatorium is
went.
full of fully trained agents for Trent.
We
When I
could
left
win contests for
50
sure.
years
Yeah,
ago,
Ray. See, Ray is agreeing. He concurs.
I had to
And when Ray concurs,
murder a
that
man
is
to get
as
by.
good as gold. It's like 100% certainty. They count it in Vegas as such. I've seen
this
it
is
happen.
very difficult.
When Ray makes a comment, it skews the odds of basketball games.
I mean, it is almost assuredly going to go pear-shaped on us.
It's gonna go
From what you can see,
pear-shaped on
is
us,
this a
everybody.
subterranean area, or would this be underneath the tower but near the top?
He's next to me
down
in the
below.
car.
I guess we're
We
not going
do.
invisible.
We're
flying.
always to LOL. Okay, of course
could
we know
send-
David
I
the
mean,
Gnome.
As much as I
Of
hate
course we
splitting
do.
us up, we
Check
could send
my
in a
last
smaller
message in chat for
force of-
Ninja.
of
What
nimbly
up?
moving
One of
folks
the
to do
players
this.
in
I was gonna
that
suggest the
is
same
a
thing. I think we should have teams,
Ab
like a lookout team and a break-in
Yubakar
enter
Salon,
team.
Whatever
aka
we do, it should be done
a
quickly
line
because
of
if things
Hall in a
do go
House of the
wrong,
Dragon.
the place is going
Oh,
to be
got you. I was
Dungeon
like, what?
Master. What do we remember
One of the
from
players
when we went
in
to the
that
sanatorium?
is
When we
One
were
of the
looking at
players
people?
in
Do you
Downfall.
remember a
That's
lot
what you
of-
mean,
Downstairs.
Ninja?
We
I'm
went
assuming you meant Downfall
downstairs,
because that's
like,
what we were talking about
You
before.
were at one of the other buildings.
I literally
when
was
you were
like trying to
walking.
piece it
There's
together in my head. I'm like,
central
wait,
sanatorium structure, which
am I
is the
reading this
massive
right?
kind of central. It looks like a monstrous mansion. There are two smaller.
We have about
mansion-like
5
abodes on
minutes
the premises.
left,
There's
everybody.
also,
Give or take 5 minutes.
What is it like? They're like the smaller quaint structures. There's a generally used
And I'm
stone
gonna do the
building
Patreon
and,
hour tomorrow.
tower,
I'm gonna go
which
to
is-
sleep after this.
you vaguely saw
Jay,
this,
tell
which matches
David
this description
to
here,
look in
as well
the
as
Discord.
a,
Look in the Discord,
a really
David.
elaborate, extravagant tower on kind of the northeastern side
Just
of the premises.
tell-
that-
I see.
Jay,
that you
tell
know to be
David to.
Trent's
Why do
specific
we need to tell
abodes.
David to
So
look in the
she's
Discord?
suggesting that this
Am I
is
missing
in
something? Am
the
I
kind of
crazy?
small
Did I lose my mind? Yes, in Downfall.
outskirts
Ninja
tower
confirms
that's off
that.
of the main building?
Correct.
David, look at the Discord
And
for
what
the
do we
love
remember
of
in terms of how heavily
God.
guarded it was?
The
Or are we
courtyard
talking to David
area
the
of
Gnome?
this,
Are
it
we
has
talking to
a high
David the
iron
Gnome?
fence all around the
Because he
exterior
could
of the
look
area.
around
It's
him.
cleared in the center of the forest.
There
at
are
the base of
many
the mountains.
things to see, and he can see the Discord, Michael.
You
I promise.
recall probably
David
seeing anywhere
promises
from
this.
6 to
David-
8 guards
David-
patrolling the courtyard,
The Gnome
which
promises this.
is a fair amount. but
David Pumpkins.
It's also a place that's
another thing.
largely off the map, and there isn't a heavy guard there at any given point in time externally. When you went inside the one building you did
Yes,
go
Jay,
into,
you
which is
are
not this
missing
building,
my
you encountered maybe
package.
3-4
I am
additional
missing.
guards between
Oh,
different
and someone said it.
chambers
My
and
mind
rooms,
goes
so
to
they were also
Sandlot for
expecting
some
the
reason.
arrival
Ray.
of
See, Ray is on the
members
money.
of the
That's where I
assembly.
went.
And from what I recall,
Ray, that is where my
it's
mind
not like
immediately went.
It's a prison.
I don't know if anybody
Part
else
of it is
commented.
used to hold
I don't see any. But
dangerous
immediately,
people.
that song brings
Well,
me to
not
Roll a
Sandlot.
history check for me.
And that is when he makes out with
History?
Windy Peppercorn.
8.
8, okay.
Because he's a
What
creepy
you
little
recall,
dude, and I
is
give
that-
him all the
yeah,
credit in the world
it
because he
is
pulled off a great
designed
shenanigan.
publicly
You don't often pull off great
to
shenanigans, everybody.
to help
so give,
people who either are
Squints some
undergoing
credit. Squints deserves the credit.
challenges emotionally, mentally, and they have varying degrees of comfort compared to the wealth of those that are being placed there for recovery. So yeah.
And then when we were there, I think Caleb
Oh, we
pointed
got
out the
old
place
music.
that he
I
was
hear
at
old
was
music playing.
a
It's
specific
always nice to hear the old
Correct.
music coming back
like
in. It's
place within the
reminiscent
place.
of when we
Yes,
were
you-
little
you
babes
told them a little bit
watching
about
this
that
50 years ago,
Beyond the
we were
surface
all
level aid that is
trying to
kept
learn
there
the ways
are
of
more
the world.
more dubious practices happening behind closed doors and beneath some of the structures.
It's a little bit of a front for Trent's activities, yeah?
Michael, I promise you, by the way, that I will have it
as a place, and it
next
does serve
week.
this
I will
purpose,
definitely
but
have
Trent also uses
your
it
bag. Well,
to cover for
next
some of his
week,
own
but
practices.
probably
And has different levels
rescheduling
of
for
activity,
Saturday. We'll
as
figure it
far as
out. I
number
can't
of
remember
people,
if that is.
Trent,
I think that is
others
next
there.
week.
There's always people on guard.
pretty sure
to an
next week is
extent,
the one
and then there's
where I'll
moments
be
like the one
gone.
where we went, where
But we'll
they-
figure it
they
out.
knew we
I'll
were
write
going
it
to be
in
there,
the
they
thing.
knew they
We'll
were
have
going to
it
be there.
ahead of
So
time.
there was a heavier presence.
I'll talk to
If
Tealbert. I was going to say
Astrid is
Tealbert already
being
said goodnight. So
level with us, then there is somewhat less of a presence.
Should we go scout it out? Or make our
scout
way
it
there?
out.
Yeah, it's outside the city. A ways.
Like horseback?
Mike,
ways, or
Mike,
just
you're
walk
gon
for a
all
couple
weekend,
hours ways?
so you won't be here Saturday or Sunday either.
it's-
I won't be here next weekend.
It's a
I
little
guess
bit of a jaunt.
I'll be
I
in Ohio. Okay, so the
should go
whole
look that up
weekend
real
you'll be gone.
Well, you do.
see.
Do you think? Do you think this
Well,
is a?
It looks like a
super
really
covert
short
stealth
episode, Mike.
snatch
Is
and
it?
leave,
Should
or
I
is it
just
a
hold back? Like I'll
let's
wait
have
a
one
week,
group
even though I'll
create a
probably forget
diversion
anyway.
and
I'll wait a week
bust out
because it looks like
someone
a
and make
really
ruckus
short
sort
one,
of
so it's
a
probably a good one for
thing.
you to not be around for anyway, because it's
I
probably
mean,
going to be
like,
over
bust out
quick.
someone? That seems
Like I'm going to
like
leave the
quick.
back
I mean,
half, but
two
we're not going to have
crimes.
a full
Well, you're
Patreon.
like
We're not
setting
going to have a
something on
YouTube.
fire and screwing
But
Sure,
Mike,
that's fine too. Or
we will
Think maybe
figure it
a
out.
small-
I'll wait for you.
a
If you're not
small
here, we won't
unit
unbox it
outside.
without you, Mike.
Making some kind of mayhem.
It is quite a
Sean
bit of
M.
travel
looking
through the
for
heavily wooded
an
Provo-
upgrade to
Provo
admin.
wilderness to
Sean,
get there.
maybe
Like,
one day,
how
my
long
friend.
ago?
Right now we have a bunch. We have 4 right now.
A
We're
number
pretty,
of days
we're pretty
travel
solid.
on
oh god.
But I appreciate the want,
But you,
my friend.
oh, but you could tell.
I like that you're
Yes, but that means
willing
that we are,
to.
again, everything slows.
I
us a
drive
bit.
out Friday at 2 a.m.
But
That's
what
the
we,
only option
what
then.
and
we
I'm
gain
coming
is
back
great.
Monday
Yeah,
10
take
a.m.
days to
So
get there.
we're talking like a
If you
full
fly
outing.
and then teleport out.
Full outing.
How long of a flight would it be?
It depends on how many times you can polymorph.
There's also probably. It wouldn't save us enough time to polymorph.
We're going
We'd
to
have
end it
to
here
use
soon,
all of our
guys.
spells just to get there. You know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
we wouldn't have them on the inside. Plus, there's probably some sort of magic effect inside the sanatorium, so you can't teleport out. Otherwise, all the wizards being held there
That's
would
a
just
very
do the
fair
same thing.
point.
My thought is that we want to go in.
My God, I want someone.
Fully
Oh
prepared.
my God, I would have paused it there. We're going to pause it there. I'm just going to go to 4:30. Let's see. Is 4:30 good? Is it good? Yeah, see, 4:30 is good. He stopped. 4:30, 40:30. 40:30 is where we're stopping. I have to stop it because literally there's less than 40 minutes left. Less than 40 minutes to the break. So Patreon hour is going to be a Patreon 40. There's no YouTube video this week, but that will give us an hour and 40-minute live stream next week. So not too shabby. This is just a really short one. 3 hours and 18 minutes counting all the breaks. That's crazy. Like the breaks are always a good 20 to 40 minutes counting the intro and the middle part. So, I mean, you shave almost an hour off half the time. That's a short one. So anyway, I'm shouting everybody out. Everybody, I appreciate you all waiting for me. We were supposed to start at 5:45. We started at 7:45, and then we even went like into like 8:10 or 8:15. But Michael and Ray, my moderators, have been around most of the time, if not all of the time. I didn't see Lisa Paki or the Dude JB, but they're also moderators and amazing. Ryan jumping in and talking after so long. It was great to see you and talk to you as well, my friend. That's cool. She is doing her own reactions. I remember seeing her in some of the streams back in the day. Yeah, Ryan, Jessie Dobby Reactions is my sister. It's her birthday today. We did a couple shots for her, so subscribe to her if you are interested. You'll see the similar room setup and everything on a lot of her videos because she uses this, but she has her own setup and stuff, does her own thing, does different shows. It is her birthday today. So it was nice that Ray was here, 44. My brother Ray, like I said. Sean M, Emily, Mary, Amelia, Amy France, David France, 44, Lightning, Ninja Master. I saw well, it is Lightning Ninja Master technically, but I never call him that. Ninja Master, Lightning, I will tell you that story later. Remind me, Lightning story. Ryan, like I said, I feel like I've announced my good friend Neil, Star, Adam Espinosa, Kate Shorts, I think I said Star already. I think I already caught back up to everybody that has been here. Vero G, If I haven't said your name, write down below. But if I didn't, you know I love you. Shane Barron. There we go. I did miss one. Shane Barron. Good night, everybody. And is it Friday yet? And then you're going to see me sit here for 5 minutes and figure out which one I'm supposed to shut off first. I think it's this one.